Okay, hello everyone. This is OK here, and we're gonna watch some Crazy House TV. Looks like the lone wolf uh, is in desperate times. So bishop here is almost mate, but rook here. The king could slide here, and then the queen comes here as checkmate. No, it's not, because then the king could come here. So finding. Oh, but then bishop takes queen with check. So surely there's a mate after that. And indeed he finds it, because then after the king takes the bishop or takes the queen, a second queen is landing, and it would be hard to believe there isn't a mate in that direction. Um, so just to recap this game from the beginning, Wolf was black in this game. Did not play the Wolf defense, actually played e4, e5. And notice how the central files are open. He gets, in the end he gets mated, so that, oh, okay. This did not work out. I wasn't quick enough to show you. So let's just, this is actually the second game in the series, so let's quickly just catch up before we get to the live action. So a pin, but notice how the black king is a bit stuck in the center. The white king also can't castle. So what's the idea of this move? Sort of deflecting the queen and trying to go for knight at e3, picking up the queen. So it's quite a nice move actually from Wolf, and that was an idea just working away on. If queen takes queen, again knight here, knight takes queen, and the hope is it's quite dangerous actually because there is a knight check, but the lone wolf. ZodiacBlitzer, who is Chewy the Chewer, went for the pawn check first and ended up getting mated because he's losing the queen with check. So he resigned. Actually, just to quickly look at game one. In game one, so again, looking from the lone wolf's perspective, he was white. He was actually doing really well as white. So he had a strong central position. So where did it go wrong? F4. So the point where it goes wrong is here, rather than pawn at d4 to solidify this pawn. So he moves the knight instead. He loses his central pawn, and then things go a bit downhill. Queen here is mating. So why is it mating? Because let's just turn on the engine. You're gonna take, takes back. Oh, there's a queen coming in. Okay. So or you could just go at g2 actually. At g2 and rook f1, and the point is the queen stops the king ever running to d1. Okay, so I've been terrible just trying to catch you up on the first two games, and so depriving you of live action. Hi there, Hercules. Yeah, $55 from JoannaTries. Really appreciate it, and I'll be in touch with him soon. He's been in touch with me, and we'll be in touch further. And so this is game 3, and okay, we're going to look from the lone wolf perspective, even though ZodiacBlitzer is definitely the favourite. So he reroutes his knights to protect his king side. So definitely, like, white has got out his pieces in this position, whereas black for now is looking quite exactly. He takes the bishop and looking a bit discoordinated, lots of holes in his position. That's a good defensive move though. Takes the knight, interesting. It's like what you want to do is you want to take both these pieces and then queen takes and knight here, but unfortunately that's not allowed. So I think I'd be tempted even just to block the file. That's still anyway. So what happened is he took the knight. What's the idea? And then attacks the bishop. Ooh, that's very passive, pushing the bishop all the way back. Yeah, and so this looks quite good for white for now. He's picking up the pawn because it's defended twice and only attacked twice. I'd have thought maybe get castled here, but okay. He's going straight in for the attack. And this is going to be really good for white because he's got a pin. And we're up to the live position. And black goes for a counter. I think just... black doesn't even have another pawn, but I think just castling is strong. What else could he do? And even if pawn takes pawn, the knight is defending this pawn. You don't even need to defend it, really. Meaning if pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn, knight takes knight. I mean, pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn. Sorry, I got it all wrong way around. Knight takes knight. Yeah, but you might be able to like do your own attack without worrying. Ah, he takes the pawn now. Okay. So maybe he thought 2 pawns was enough for the back rank, and I think that's the idea. So Hercules, who is Marlon in Twitch chat, says still fighting off the lurgy. I don't know the word lurgy. Basically, I was ill for a week at the beginning of January, and I'm feeling fine, but I've still got like the tickly throat for like 2 or 3 weeks now. For the rest of January. Not completely gone. Maybe drink more water. And I've been having Indian curries to try and finally get rid of the. It worked to kill it off, but it didn't completely. So I do wonder why he didn't continue the attack with at f7. He did have that chance. Oh, I see, yes. He was worried just the king just runs here and running out. So he must have been afraid of this bishop. Okay, so it was a strange decision to me, but maybe it does make sense. Picking up a bishop. And the idea of a bishop actually is quite powerful because you've got then takes g6 after. In the meantime, black has kind of gone on a very slow attack, but material winning attack of winning a rook and moving back. And black just resigns because after bishop here. So why is it a resigner? The point is if king here or king here, knight takes pawn, king here, and then he has a pawn in hand. I think he can just throw it. He can just go knight here. And oh, you can't. It's not so clear. Because if the rook takes, you'd have pawn here and rook at h7 mate. But what if the bishop takes? So I'm not sure you can just throw the pawn. Let's see. Oh, maybe you can, because pawn here, if king here, rook here check, king here, it does look like there should be a mate. But oh yeah, maybe knight takes pawn, you sack another piece and then bring the bishop to mate. I could just look at that in analysis board. So we brought Wolf some good luck because he won the game, which we were live commentating on. So in this final position, it is a forced mate in 3. So I was looking at the line this, king h7. I just completely missed. There's another knight coming in. So it's actually an even simpler mate. I was thinking far more complicated ideas. Knight f8, bishop takes f8. At g6, king g7. This is the line I was calculating. And I was thinking rook at h7. And it turns out that's a terrible mistake. Bishop h6 apparently is nice. Because if you take rook h7, so you have to run. And then you come back here. And the king, if the king goes forwards, rook at f4 is mate. And if the king goes back, that bishop stepping back walks into mate here. So why was my original idea not working? I'm just going here straight away. King f6. And then this. King f5. This is frustrating. There is no mate. Okay. I thought there was something to finish it off. But this is... black is winning. This is hilarious. Okay, so back to the current game. Because it's 2 plus 5, thankfully we have a chance to catch up. ZodiacBlitzer going for Scholar's Mate. The Lone Wolf doesn't fall for it. Is it fool's mate or scholar's mate? I think it's scholar's mate, yeah. And we're up to the live position. So it looks like ZodiacBlitzer just gave up a pawn for activity. Is that correct? Yeah, and Marlon in chat saw that knight g5. It does indeed work, as you saw. Okay, so I'm just going to check. Everything looks fine. Everything looks fine apart from hopefully, apart from that little screen here. I can move out the way. I think that's everything looking fine now. Yeah. There's a little screen so that I can adjust the volume if necessary. Yeah, G6, F6, G5 rather. Yeah, F6, G5 is the fool. And suffers to Queen H5, checkmate. I've got a bit sort of lost the thread of this game. So okay, I understood this. So White really going for initiative. Ah, and he sacks and dumps the pawn. So it's almost tempting just to back off because White's got no ammo. But then I guess this comes in. So he goes for this, and again, even here, it'd be quite tempting just to put a pawn here, but maybe he's afraid. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so instead he goes for a counterattack. Ah, okay, just giving out the queen. So it looks like White's slightly out of ammo here. Takes the knight, drops a knight with check. There's no reason. I mean, that knight is actually blocking off the defense of the king. So just going out the way is fine. Blocks. And okay, so White sort of gets a pawn, and that pawn was a key pawn in Black's potential attack because he was threatening at e3 next. So yeah, it would have been nice to avoid it, but there was no real other nice square. Maybe going king here, invite bishop here, and then king up. That seems like an interesting idea. I think I would have preferred that, but okay, this is still quite good, I think, for Black. White's just out of ammo. Now, the only question is how to attack quickly in this position. So you should be thinking of moves like... don't have any knights, though. Maybe just consolidate. But okay, at f6 is a little bit of a problem. So a good idea to think is how to both attack and defend at the same time. So bishop here is an idea. Another interesting idea is, no, it doesn't work. Bishop here, check. No, that doesn't quite work. And I was thinking of, oh, the wolf is really getting low on time. So he just moves the king. Ah, that's not good. I mean, really not good. So he has to sack the queen, and now he wants to get some kind of attack going. Okay, so White has no knights. That's the sort of thing to be quite happy about. I think even e3 is interesting. Yeah, at e3 is interesting because if you take, you have ideas coming in here, and otherwise you're coming in there if you don't take. Okay, but he goes for this instead, which is slightly slower. And basically White's only hope of an attack is getting in on light squares here. I think all the idea of pawns on the 7th rank. So that would be, but is it fast enough? So pawn here takes his queen, and then pawn here check. It's pretty strong because the knight can't take, it'll be pinned on the back rank. So, but then there really is no defense. Like White can't really defend here, so you have to think in terms of attack. Problem with attacking is this is the only weakness in Black's position. So hard to attack, and I don't think this is going to work. Trying to defend. Black has knight and a rook in hand. The only saving grace is knight h3 stuff doesn't work because the knight covers g1. So you could just go king h1 and be quite happy. But look, there's bishop takes h2. That was missed, actually. Bishop takes h2 is a big threat in the position. You can't take it. You have to go here. It's not mate. So then what's the follow-up? Again, the fact that knight covers g1 is really interesting. Oh, yeah, he just wins a nice juicy rook. You really want to go knight... Yeah, now knight h3 works. Knight h3 now works because you have knight takes f2. Knight h3 still works. Bishop takes pawn. He wanted... Yeah. Okay, so he's going for this. Knight h3 is really nice because if the king goes here, you then take the pawn, king goes back, and another knight. So knight h3 basically forces an opening up of the white position, and I think that would be enough to mate. And you're not even getting mated. I mean, yeah, you always have to be careful. Knight h3 now is strong, I think. But anyway, if you ever lose a knight, you have to be worried about this. There are also ideas of rook h1 and knight takes f2. That's quite nice as well. That's definitely mating. Rook h1, knight takes f2, king here, and then another knight on h3. That's another nice idea. New knight on h3. But what's happening? What? He's losing a rook, maybe even? Takes. Rook here. Still not quite enough. But why did he let this happen? He just went for taking material. Ooh. He couldn't just back off because pawn here and then promote was mating. So he's losing a rook, but the queen is takes. But is there anything here? Ooh. So white's just trying to defend, but actually this knight is doing a good job defending the g2 square. So knight h3 takes, maybe there isn't anything. But there's always rook takes knight. No, there isn't. Okay, so black has a mate here, and the question is, where is the mate? Rook h1. Yeah, rook h1, knight takes, pawn, rook takes knight to get another knight, and then knight at h3, that kind of idea. But okay, we're not seeing this being played out. Hi there, Chess Maria. Okay, well, after this game, I'll try and show the kind of knight h3 mates that I seem to keep on banging on about, and Stockfish will either tell me I was talking nonsense or will bear me out. Well, rook h1 still works. Because I haven't been able to calculate it all the way to mate properly. I'm just pretty sure it works. I mean, just to... So in the end, white has resigned because black can just take this pawn. But yeah, so instead of taking the knight is strong, but let's just show these ideas. Rook h1, king takes, knight takes f2, king here. If we need an extra knight, okay, we don't even need an extra knight because you could go rook here takes knight. But if we needed an extra knight, we could always go rook takes knight, or rook takes knight in the original. I was thinking rook takes knight here, just to pick up another knight. Takes, then do this, king here. This is the line I was thinking. And then I was thinking, and I'm talking nonsense, aren't I? Because the knight is guarding h3. But yeah, so knight h3 is not so strong, are we suddenly? And the idea of that is that if he took, I mean, you're opening up lots of lines. Queen h1 can come in, and okay, so maybe here it's not. Let's go a little bit earlier. I'm sure knight h3 was working earlier. So here takes. Here. Let's see. Okay, we go all the way back before he even went here. Let's see. Trying to see if there ever was. Okay, queen takes rook I think is strong. And the question is, in this sort of position, was there ever any knight h3 ideas? Maybe not. I was thinking knight h3. So if you go, yeah. So if here we have the smothered mate, so you definitely take it. But There's no way of getting in with rook and bishop. We don't have the second knight. So maybe I'm being wishful here. So what Wolf did is probably pretty decent. And then the other thing I was thinking was, is any sack on h2? And there isn't, because the knight can take back. So yeah, there wasn't really the... So this is the only position where that, yeah. There wasn't as forcing a line as I thought, but maybe, yeah. So here, rook at h1, king takes h1. So let's just show you the fastest mate there was. King g1. The idea is just put a new rook here, let him take. We can even put a queen on, and that covers this slot. So he has to go here, and then the bishop's covering the escape. So the king is actually in a box, so any checkmates. And we have another queen in hand. So yeah, going for something more forcing was possible in this position rather than taking the extra material. Maybe that's... But my knight h3 ideas were not so wise because we needed either a second knight, and knight h3 was kind of covered. So it didn't really help that much. And I hadn't calculated it properly. So it seems like the Lone Wolf is now playing JoannaTries. And Marlonk says bishop at f3. So let's say which position? Somehow this has started up. It opened up JK the Bullfrog TV, which is not my intention. So if I go to, that was it, game again. So in this sort of position, this is the point where knight h3 is good. Okay, so knight h3. If king, and here the idea is if you go here, knight takes pawn is mate. Yeah. So pawn takes knight is correct. And in this position, this is the sort of idea where the g2 is not defended, so this is strong. Rook at g2. You can't just avoid it because we put another heavy in its mate. So you have to take it. And then this is the idea of getting in on that diagonal. You just bishop at f3, just drawing him out, and if he takes it, queen at e4 is mate. So that's the point where knight f3 was powerful. And of course, if he goes back, then anything is mate. Rook in the corner is mate. So Chess Maria says, Bughouse and Crazyhouse streams should have 1,000+ viewers. Indeed. They're fun. So we might as well watch, or watch just the Lone Wolf, just quickly watch the Lone Wolf take on JoannaTries, just one game, but I'll just see if anything else is happening. G. Rogers is playing against Chaos Mansion, that's fun. Platypus is playing, not sure if it's chess or Crazyhouse. So this game against JoannaTries, the Wolf, was too strong, of course. Goes for some aggressive line, exchanging queens, makes it very difficult. Quite a nice move this, just trying to lure the king back. I call that usually a magnet mate. So queen at f7 is checkmate. Queen here, the king is getting away. So he hasn't found like the completely forced mate. Is there a forced mate? I think he missed something. But I don't see it. So queen at f7 first, king here, queen to f8. So if you ever step back, if you ever step forwards, then this is just going to be mate because you cut off the king's escape route, and the knight stops the king running this way. So it goes this way, and I was going to say put bishop here and block and queen takes checkmate, but there's something much faster, which is knight f7 checkmate, as Stockfish says. But so he can't run, so he has to block. And now, yeah, there's no completely forcing mate. I mean, the move I'd say here is maybe this, but I don't know. Sacking the queen. So it's a little bit frustrating. There's not quite the forcing thing that I might have hoped. So this is a nice tricky move actually, which we've all found, but it does let the king run away a little bit, but then he just went for material. Maybe there's a chance for black to counterattack here, but the black king is just too unsafe, hitting the queen moves, and now the counterattack will prove too strong. Tries to block here. I mean, this is not a good idea because it's potentially giving the queen, not at the moment, but in future, it's giving the queen ideas like bishop takes pawn, queen here, which it wouldn't have before. So I'd say a recommendation to beginning players, may be useful for, or even intermediate players, is always try and use new pieces to block, unless that square was a useful square for your king. So if you thought that king was a good, that pawn place is that square is a good escape square, then you'd move this. Or if you thought you were running out of pieces in hand, but black had a pawn in hand, so he could have blocked with the pawn. But yeah, so let's see what happened. Oh, so definitely I'll do queen here in this position. Just block off that king's escape route. But knight c3 is very strong. Comes back, takes. The bishop is here. Okay, so it's fine. The queen's still doing a good job stopping the king from getting back to home base. Okay, well I think this has just been a fun short stream. I don't think I'm going to continue. Oh, haha! I was saying I don't think I'm going to continue, and guess who started playing? Jasugi99 is 3-1 up against Pornes, whom I've never heard of. But it's chess, it's not Crazyhouse. What's going on here? What else is happening? Nothing much else happening. Antic is playing, but again, he's playing chess, not Crazyhouse. And if I go to Lichess TV, the strongest Crazyhouse game is Eldabava against Newbie for Ick. So, okay, so I think it's just been a short commentary stream. I think that will be it. Maybe we'll play a game against Portentous. I don't know. Maybe play a couple of games against Portentous to close. I'm not sure I've played him before. I've never played him before. Let's see if the setup is all fine. For some reason it's not. I mean, the weird white stripe. Okay. So I'm just playing my usual repertoire as black. I should really vary things up a bit in future because I'm playing the same stuff too much. Thing is, I feel like I tend to survive a little bit with this. Well, I'm going to go g4 because the knight doesn't have anywhere to go this way, or in fact this way. So it kind of forces a sort of passive move just here. In the past I used to always go knight f4, but white's got a very strong response, which is just to go d4, sack, d5 in these sorts of positions. And I used to really struggle. So here, I don't know what to do. I mean, I feel like just using this existing knight, he has a check, but I could just block. The reason I was thinking of using the existing knight because I was thinking of this square, but actually this square is covered, so there's no real point using existing knight. Might as well use a new knight. Using new pieces. Oh, I have a third knight. I even forgot about that. I'm thinking of takes, but have I got? See, in this position, I'm wishing it was this knight because then takes, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, and with two knights, I'd have checkmate. So in this position, I'm wishing I did have that. I had used the existing knight. So it's a shame. I'm still going to do this, I think. Because I don't think he has anything here. So, that's not correct. It's not correct. Why is it not correct? It's just not correct. I'm sorry. This is terrible. Because obviously the threat is knight here, queen here, knight takes f2. But it's not correct. He can just take it. And a terrible, terrible move from me. But here, has he given me a chance? Knight here, check, king here. I could just take the rook. I'm going to do that. And okay, so basically my problem here is time. I'm just going to do this to develop, but you're just going to block, and now I need to think fast. Indeed, indeed. So just going to do this to develop. Yeah, I think my main problem is I don't know what to do. Okay, but he hasn't got much material, so I just need to play fast. But I'm not used to playing fast. So this is actually a mate threat, takes and queen at e1. So meaning although he can take my queen, and it's not fast enough. But this, yeah, maybe I can't see a threat, so I'd have to just take his knight after this and hope he hasn't got a mate. Yeah, he hasn't got a mate. And he defends. This knight's doing a good job defending everything, even if he goes bishop takes pawn, for example. There's no direct mate. The other bishop's also defending d7. My main problem is time, which is why he takes that. Knight is a good piece for him. Again, I'm just threatening mate in a very basic way. What's the idea here? I'm just going to do this. So I'm threatening mate, so he's going to take this. And he takes that one. Okay, fine. What? Bishop and queen. Don't see anything. Okay, just takes. Just defend. Need to just get the knight out. So I just did that just to get the knight out of the way. He hasn't got a direct mate, means I should have mate. If I can just play it. He has checks though, so let's just do that. Okay, so queen here, and queen here, and pawn here, mate. Okay, such is life. Yeah, this is welcome to the world of OK. flagging one positions. Okay, let's do this. In fact, he's going to take this one, isn't he? Hope that wasn't premature. Probably just going to develop his bishop to d6. Oh, he's attacking my queen. So I could just push the f3 pawn. Yeah, why not? Hi there, just bold. And he develops to e7, not to... Okay, I thought he'd go here. I'm going to get my king castle, and I really need to get this knight out. It's quite funny, because normally I play d4, knight c3, and I haven't even developed this knight, so... What's the idea of that? Giving me an almost free knight. Okay, so he reckons I can't take this knight. I think he's right. So I'll do bishop here. That threatens lots of things. Yeah, I'm going to do bishop here, and the reason for that is this would be a terrible pawn structure in chess, but in Crazyhouse I've got like knight here. I have an open rook file pointing at f6. So has he got any threats? I can't see them. I really can't see them. I'm like, what is his threat? He probably does, and I'm just like struggling. Because the queen is doing a great job covering g2.
Hey, okay.
Oh, hi there. I forgot I was in house party. That's great. Hey, yeah. Yeah, you were watching me flagging just now, weren't you? Okay. He's really well defended on f6, so let's see what I should do here. I could put a bishop here.
Hey.
Feels too slow. Yeah, how are you getting on? I'm going to go for that knight because that knight's his most aggressive piece. I'm going to swap it off. Yeah, he can replace it. But now I'm thinking of ideas of yeah, how to get in here. Knight takes g7 is the fast way. Maybe something slower is better. Okay, I'm thinking a bit too much here, but I think it was worthwhile to have a little think. Okay, I'm going to go for another knight. Just idea of just clearing away his strongest pieces rather than going straight for an attack. Okay, that's actually quite a nice move, but I'm going to just go here. So I've got a nasty threat on h7, which he probably wants to pay attention to. Yeah, can you hear me fine, Wolf? I'm assuming Wolf can hear me. Seems like he can't hear me, which is weird because I can hear him. Okay, I'm just going to go in for this. So if someone can say in chat, I can hear Wolf fine. And he listens to the stream. He doesn't need to. Okay, but, so I'm actually just getting feedback from. This is not working. So I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm going to turn it on again later because I'm just getting feedback and that's not okay. So what's his threat? Knight h3 maybe. If I go knight g2, it's like it's okay, but it's just a bit feels a bit slow. But I am playing slowly. I'm just going to go knight here, just try and be super safe. I can't. Doesn't really have anything. If he goes, there are these ideas. If he moves the knight, he can crash through if he really wants to. But a knight g7. So I basically went for defense first. So take here. To 20 seconds. Okay, so do I go knight here? Check maybe. Okay, so he goes for this. So I just go here. And I go knight here. Check. Oh, what am I doing? Must be very confident to do this. Oh, I should have gone new knight, shouldn't I? Oh well. Okay, so he's really going for the mates. Okay, I'll just take this one. Oh, he's just going for the attack. I mean, this is... So you can take the queen. Yeah, I knew he'd do that. Oh, I just flagged. No. Okay, so I'll try and turn this line. Okay, so can Wolf hear me? Hi there, Wolf. Can you hear me? Seems like Wolf can't hear me. Okay, so I go 2 love down in this series. Not so good. So let's see, have a look at the chat. My mic is muted. No, my mic is not muted. I think your sound must be off. If the mic is muted, you won't be able to hear me, right? And you guys can hear me fine, right?
No, I cannot hear.
No, but you can hear me on the stream. So it can't be muted. And I can see on the Discord it's recognizing it. Yeah, so I think it's on your end that there's a. Let's just quickly check. Disconnect, reconnect. Yeah, so I think it's
Okay.
I think it's
Now
something
I
on
can
your.
hear.
Yeah, it was something at your end. It wasn't. I think I was fine.
No, it was on your end definitely
Okay,
because
something
it
weird
wasn't
going
even.
on. Okay, because for me,
the light wasn't even turning.
I was seeing a light turning on and stuff. So okay, I'm going to go. But I can't get. I'm. If I play you, you're just going to crush me, and but if I play other people and you comment, then that would be That would be an unfair advantage. So
Yeah, sure, but
so it's just like
maybe.
it's just so you can listen in, basically.
Yeah, sure.
So I could take. Yeah, there's a classic trick I fall into a lot. Not a lot, but like more than once, is you go bishop takes f2, bishop takes f3, and then you say, "Oh, juicy pawn on d4." You take that, and then bishop takes f6 is check. So you just lose a full queen, and your king is stuck in the middle of the board. That's an embarrassing trick.
Happens a lot in
It's
fragments.
so easy to fall in for though. Okay, I'm going to go with a bit of a The problem is, I was thinking of going for a slow move, but then knight e3 is really annoying. So I'm just going to do this. So the bishop is still keeping some nice defense going on d7, but really I need to push e6 as soon as possible. And I'm thinking bishop takes rook, but then I lose a full queen, so that's quite a lot to lose. Maybe throw in a check first, but then you can go bishop d2, just like that, and but that's yeah, just these sorts of ideas. Okay, I could go knight takes pawn if I ever want to, or knight takes this pawn. That seems not so sensible.
I was thinking maybe you could do some hand and brain or something like that.
Yeah, we could.
So that's.
So if anyone
if
anyone else in chat has ideas of what we should do, tell us. I'm going to take this just to get the queen off the back rank, so then I can take on g2. That's really annoying. Well, it's not really annoying, but it's slightly annoying. He can still block and things, but okay, I'm going to go with this. Oh, is that a mistake? Has he got any checks? If he had checks, that would be a really bad thing to do. I don't think he does. He still got queen d3, which is vaguely annoying. Okay, so just going to go with this. Oh, I thought I could take a pawn at the end of this, but I can't. So that's not so good. I've got a terrible position. That's what I've kind of ended up realizing. I just got to back off. Yeah, I've got notice how all those pieces are controlling the center. I've just basically been playing the game with two pieces. So that's not the way to play this game, guys. Okay, time to develop. A bit late, but got to start sometime.
Ouch.
Ouch. That's okay. I've got a defense at least. He could just go and he went for he doesn't have a pawn on d7 to really sack. He has that. I have to take knight here. Okay, so yeah, this is all going downhill. Okay, I'm not playing very well, really, am I?
I think last games you were playing well, but you were getting flagged.
Yeah. If I go here, g7, so I have to go here, but then knight here, and then here, and then still g7.
This game you're both losing and getting flagged.
Yeah, this game exactly. Okay. Okay, so if anyone in chat is thinking of hand and brain, let me know. Or something like this. Okay, looks like he's gone. That wasn't a very good series, was it? Well, the first two games were okay. Oh, you said 2 games, I didn't notice. Okay, so let's see.
Maybe you can seek casual in the lobby.
See casual, okay, that's a good idea. So create a game.
So when someone joins, you just tell them you're doing hand and brain.
Okay, let's do that then. 5 + 5.
I'm asking in the Discord if someone wants to join. Oh, that's you, Ominous. Okay. I see.
Oh, okay. Shouldn't have said that. So I wasn't actually planning.
Maybe another option is to try out those new variants.
We could.
Which is the last one, the one with different promotions for every piece.
Shogun. Yeah,
Sure, then,
I'd be
yeah.
happy actually even to play ZH960 if you're up for games.
Oh yeah, sure.
Is that? I'd be quite. I mean, I'd be quite keen to do that if you're up for it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do that. So, okay, everyone, there's leechess.org and there's also piechess.org. And I'll keep this as a leechess stream because I'm gonna after each game I'm gonna import the game to leechess. But no, how
And you want to analyze
the
some
only
pages.
and yeah, we can I'll import it to a study on leechess. But the only problem is how to get it to fit on the screen. So I'm going to put 10 plus. No, I shouldn't put 10 plus 10. What should I put? Yeah, let's put 10 plus 10, just so we can. Well, maybe that's too slow. 7. What's a good time control? Your time control is 6 plus 6. So I'll go 6 plus 7. That's a funny time control.
Yeah. 7 plus 7 or 6 plus 6.
Crazyhouse 960. I'm going to have to change the screen in a second. I don't have any automatic ways of doing these things, so I have to always do it very manually. Oh, I'm not even logged in. Gosh. Okay, let me log in first.
Yes, just yeah. Okay, plays Backhouse sometimes.
Indeed, I've got hours and hours of Bughouse streams on my YouTube. But
His chess.com handle is okay ZH.
yeah, on Glitchess I'm okay, but on chess.com that was taken already. So so okay, I'm now logged in and I'm now challenging again. 6 plus 7 in. Let's go rated even, just so I can get a rating. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm a 1300.
Ready.
I think that reflects my ability.
Nah. Okay, I don't think nobody cares about rating on this site.
Now, how is the screen looking? Wow, that is stunning. It just fits perfectly. I'm so happy I don't need to change the format. That's just like,
because it's the same as Leeches, right? Plus, you can actually
slightly different because you can,
out of the board.
because on Lichess you can adjust the dimensions and stuff. So actually, like in my experience, even in Lichess, looking on the board and looking at an analysis board, you sometimes have to change things because they're not exactly the same. So actually, for them to be the same is stunning. So what I noticed about this position is the bishops.
Okay, you're lucky.
So although it's rated, I want to talk, so I shouldn't have done it rated. I should have done it casual so we can talk.
No, okay, I think we can talk anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the most obvious move, e4 by
Yeah, okay, I think I like that.
It's supported by the rook, and
Should I go
e4 by test is best, Of course, I'm joking because I'm a devoted d4 player in both chess and 960. Hi there, Gina217. That is indeed Wolf. We're in the house party if you want to join us. I was going to do the same.
Well, hi, gsvc. Do you want to play Hand Brain with us after this?
Hand Brain chess 960. Yay.
Take all his rating.
It's not happening though.
Why does it mean VPN to open?
I have to admit, like Wolf really does have an edge over me in all these things.
Maybe when we play 1-0 or 2-0, when I can flag you.
In everything. So he farmed me up to get 2400 last week, I noticed. He was like, I need 1 point to get to 2400 or something. So I need some low rated scum who's rated 400 less than me. Then he farmed it.
No, that's not true. I don't even think I got much rating from you.
No, you got to like plus 3 or something, which is enough for your 2400.
Yeah, but I think I lost 1 or 2, so
no.
Probably even.
Oh yeah, and then the day before that it was 9-1.
Okay, so let's just go for principal opening.
So yeah, I do struggle. I don't know theory at all, so don't do well against players who know theory, like PKR. Again, we do really badly against him.
Well, okay, but Fury just works on other players who play Fury, because if someone plays something totally random,
Oh, I don't play.
it's,
Yeah, so I don't play
it's
theory,
hard
but it
sometimes.
doesn't work.
Yeah, actually, last time we played, I tried to avoid your Fury by just going a3 and not allowing bishop b4 stuff.
So you're right. So JSVC, he's not Finland. I'm but at this I'm at that lower level where when I encounter Finland, or JK, it's like, oh, so that's what good players play like, and it doesn't happen very often. So I need to get my queen out at some stage, and I need to get my bishops out. Okay, so maybe.
Oh, in Iran.
I want to go bishop e3, but then if he ever gets a pawn, that's annoying. But if I don't do that, then knight f4 hitting g2 is annoying. So that's the sort of slight tension. So on balance, I think I will go bishop e3.
All right. So I think it's.
So yeah, I should have an Asian 960. Well, I have played Wolf in sort of variants in general, and I don't do well. But one thing I noticed, by the way, is because I play openings by principles, I actually play the opening okay in 960. Like I don't think the opening is my weakness in 960. I think like in my games against Duvid, I had plus 13 from the opening both games. My problem is the middle game.
Okay, we go aggro attack.
That's interesting because the bishops are pointing at this king side. I'm going to take my bishop.
But
I'm going to take my bishop out. So both stops his aggression, but also potential ideas to evacuate in a hurry. Yeah, that is true. Where's that knight going? It's takes. Okay.
So one thing I noticed about this position is that it's a bit hard to get the queen out.
Yes, that's definitely true. So that's why But I mean, like for example, I reckon I'm doing fine in this opening. Yeah, I mean, I think.
Are you?
I'm not sure if I'm better, but I think I'm fine.
I do think you might have some problems, though.
I made a mistake, have I? So I have to take the knight. It's kind of forced. Yeah, maybe I have a bit of light square weaknesses. Oh, he's got bishop d2. That is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like I can take on h2 and go pawn d2, which is maybe more annoying. I don't know.
Yeah. So bishop d2. What do I do then? I think. Actually, I just realised he just got bishop takes knight. Ouch. Bishop takes knight, takes, and rook takes e1. Bam. That's dreadful. What did you say you had with the pawn? I just missed it. Oh, bishop takes a2 and then pawn e2. Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
I'm
not sure it's better than bishop at d2, but just another possibility.
Yeah, I think it is better. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good attack you found. So I have to try and defend. It's kind of hard, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is kind of hard because let's see.
So I mean, the idea here is if he takes, just take back with the pawn, and the queen is actually doing quite. Queen next to the king is a really great defender. That's the thing.
What about this?
What about these? But what about these? Okay. Yeah. So his idea is very simple. If I block, takes, and now the queen is deflected from its defensive duties.
I'm not sure it works because there is some rook takes e3 idea maybe. But okay, it looks nice on the board.
Yeah, so the basic issue here is if I block, he's just got takes, takes if pawn takes, knight at h3 ideas. Yeah, I don't really want to get stuck in that. But if I move the queen, takes. I can't allow that bishop to just have fun in my position. So I'm going to do.
Yeah, your problem is knight at a3, right?
Yeah, knight at a3 is my problem, exactly. Problems. Need solutions.
Yes, you have many problems.
Yes.
Yeah, but, I mean, even if
Okay.
you play knight at d2 and I don't take anything, how do you make progress in that position? It's kind of hard. I can just play any move.
When in doubt, sack the queen.
Generally approves.
Generally approves, exactly. When you've got problems, sack the queen. Now, he does have queen.
Yeah, that works.
It does work, yeah.
Yeah, but I always have problems when I'm a queen up.
Yeah.
I somehow manage to get worse position.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't giving the queen was the lesser evil.
Yeah. Okay, so I should get GSVC's help here. We should do hand and brain, by the way, GSVC. Because you'll be like squirming at the moves I make. But
we would need one more for that.
No, or we could do 2v1, but yeah. Or we could have one more, yes. So if we get someone else in the house party and we do hand and brain. So yeah, anyone in Twitch chat, do you want to join GSVC and myself? This is like completely, I was not expecting this at all. I was completely deadbeat in the afternoon, kind of had a nap in the sort of late afternoon after like teaching in the early afternoon, and so that's the only reason I got energy now. But I wasn't expecting to be staying up.
Okay, so let's see.
So my original plan was just rook d1.
I do like pawns like gsvc. I don't give them for free. Yeah, okay, so that, and we can play here.
Ah, he wants my knight. Okay, so do this.
Now, is this really bad?
He needs a pawn.
Okay, so I'm calculating queen takes rook and then e2. But then you have some counterplay with bishop a7, take. But you don't have a good square to drop the knight because there's your bishop.
No, so
I think I'm fine.
Yeah, your queen is doing great defensive duties. Sorry, what did you say?
Check.
But Wolf's not looking. Okay, we'll remove the bishop from the.
Say that again.
I mean, even I can go to a8 even if I had b5 problems. Bishop at a7, take, and then king a8 without taking.
Yeah. So I can go here and win a rook for 2 bishops, but then I'd need something like knight f6 to work, and it doesn't.
No, actually, I will not take because queen e3 will fork my king and pawn, and I like that pawn.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is he's got a knight, which is annoying. He's going to get a queen. I don't think I can stop, unless I could just put a queen on the back rank, stop him getting a queen, but then he's got rook at f1, and that's too bad. Really, really too bad. So I'm going to go for...
Well, if you go queen e1, and I go rook at f1, you just take the pawn though.
Okay, but the problem is if I just... Okay, so sorry. If I go knight c3, he's just got back rank mate. Rook d1 and knight.
Yeah.
So that's the other problem I'm having.
I'm saying a queen e1.
Oh, yeah. It does defend. Yes, you're saying it does defend. Sorry. I wasn't following.
Oh, Wolf, in your line with bishop at a7, rook takes, bishop takes, king takes, queen at e3, you still have knight at d4 to cover the pawn.
Knight at what?
Knight at d4.
At d4. Queen takes d4. Yes, queen takes d4 check and then play bishop at b6.
Of course. But I mean, king a8 just looks better than knight at d4.
I would
going to give a free knight.
No, I would play king takes a7 just to play the good knight at d4.
Okay. So what if I go knight f4? Yeah. You can go knight e3, which is kind of annoying. Maybe you have some knight g2 idea. If you take, there is rook d1. If you take the pawn, there is rook e1. Because if I take the knight, you're just kind of safe, honestly.
So let's look at the chat. Cole Eves, or Cole Alves, sorry. I heard Lone Wolf is here. Yes, Lone Wolf is here, and also gsvc, aka Gina217. Yeah, we've got lots of cool people here. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. It's like a surprise stream. I'm planning on streaming Thursday night. That's the fun. Well, I don't know if it's fun. No, this is the fun stream really, because I'm planning on doing something exciting Thursday night though, which is doing some sort of Crazy House recap of some games from season 7 of the league.
Okay, now, gsvc, tell me, would you have gone like bishop a2 knight b4 or something like that? Or just knight f4?
I would have just played knight f4.
Okay.
I have a knight doing nothing on g6, so just put it on f4.
Yeah, sure, but maybe attacking was working.
Oh, what do I do here?
No, Wolf, I played chess. I played knight f4.
Yes.
Attacking is for people that can actually calculate.
My thought exactly. Yeah, so here the plan was knight g2 maybe. Do I have better? Maybe we do have better.
Oh, thanks
Maybe
for
we
adding time. I really needed that. I'm so slow.
Knight.
Yeah, so I feel like I should be good at this game because, like I said, I don't use openings. I just use opening principles and stuff, and I tend to get okay positions in the opening. Okay, apart from against Wolf because I've got problems against Wolf in general, but but yeah, I think the middle game is where I struggle, and also like
Maybe we just
finding mates.
d1.
Oh, but I can just take that. Oh, I see. He wants to win my queen. How sad. And he actually wants to mate me, maybe.
Check.
Yeah, he's got. Just takes queen is good. Yeah. Okay, so time to find the mate. Okay, so pawn, knight, bishop, rook.
There is no mate.
Yes, there is.
There is no mate. That bishop on b5 defends everything.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for the bishop.
Okay. Yeah, you say that, but. Okay, so I need to stop a lot of things. Oh, yeah, this bishop. The key thing to stop is. Okay, I'm gonna go. No, I can't. He's got a second knight. So the point is I can't back off and defend on like b1 because he's got a knight for lots of knights for d2. So I could stop the queen check, but then he's got knights coming in, and he's mating me on d2. Sorry, can I have time? Sorry, time. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll just play. But it'd be great if I could have some time because I just don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so, Cole Alves says, is this regular Crazy House or 960? Yeah, it's 960. I thought I was doing fine in the opening. I'll just replay. We had a nice setup. Slight difficulty in getting the queens out.
Check.
Okay, I need to move. He's trying to come in here. I've just got no attack, so it's just dead.
Yeah. Sorry for I didn't see you needed time.
Yeah, it's fine. You're just taking all my pieces basically, so it's kind of depressing. And I've got nothing left, so I should just resign this. Like one shouldn't really resign in Crazyhouse
You
games,
lose.
but I just have no future
Yeah,
in that game.
I mean, we can just take b5, even if it's such a good defender, or I can just, I don't know, knight e3 takes g2 or something. There is no mate, but
Yeah, there's no
just
mate. You're
taking
just
pieces
taking
from
all
me.
my pieces, and I have no way of creating counterplay. Yeah. Okay, so how can we incorporate gsvc and maybe someone else in the Twitch chat into a hand and brain match? Can we get someone else into the house Discord? So just give you the link to the
We do
Discord.
have co-ads in chat.
Yes, so that'd be cool if you're on the Discord. And while we're doing that, I'm going to just take that game, and because this is a Lichess stream, and this is actually news today that you replace the LI of Lichess with PY, and you get this this site where you can play other variants which Lichess have basically said we're not able to provide them, but we're very happy for you to take our code and so this is the PyChess site.
Bughouse, of course.
But no, maybe we'll have Kappa Bughouse or something one day if GB Tammy's coding. If people really.
I mean, the code is already there.
The code exists, so in theory, if GB Tammy wants it, we could be having Kappa Bughouse, couldn't we?
Yeah. Did anyone ask him actually?
I think we have to go easy on him for now. Like he's done a lot of work, and he's created
I think
like 20 variants or so.
Yeah. I think he said you can only incorporate the variants supported by Stockfish, by Fairy Stockfish.
Okay, so we need to get a fairy for Bughouse then, yes. So I only lasted 22 games.
There cannot be a problem because of how Bughouse works.
Yeah. No, but maybe we can get. So okay, I'm going to paste a link in the Twitch chat to the game.
Okay, Katas, want to play with us?
So I'm just going to see how it went in the opening. So I didn't get an opening advantage. Maybe bishop e3 was a slight mistake instead of just going knight d5 apparently, or even knight f5. Bishop f2 apparently was the natural square for the bishop. But anyway, goes for the attack. Goes here, knight d4, d3, and so yeah, that was a bad idea. There's too many dark square weaknesses.
Yeah, I did not like your bishop e3, bishop b5 things.
Yeah. Knight c to e2. It wanted to move the other knight, but okay. Bishop here. Quite hard to defend. It wanted just to block, but okay. This is okay as well. Not too bad, I guess. So, I'm not forced mated. That's the only positive thing I can say about my position. Yeah, I quite liked your knight f4 move. And Engine has other ideas. Just take the knight, and then go rook at. Take the knight and go rook at b4, forking my bishops. So rather curious idea. So in a move apparent I have here is knight c5. What's the idea? I mean, if you just take the knight, or if you go rook here, what's the idea? Oh, okay, knight takes d7. You're still completely winning, so I don't get this. So what if you... Yeah, you have forced mate in that knight, so that really is no good. I could have done this in the study, but I guess I'm not going to spend too long on this game.
Blundered with d3, right?
d3.
Yeah, d3 is the start of all the problems.
d3. Yeah, d3 is the big mistake. Yeah. Should have taken your knight, maybe. takes.
He may already be in some trouble before d3.
Yeah, some trouble. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like my position, but it's nothing concrete, maybe.
Yeah.
No, but feels like black got some opening advantage quite easily.
Engine says minus 0.5, but I mean, I don't know how much to trust it.
I mean, I thought black just had a more comfortable position. You get 94, you have a bit more space.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I thought maybe instead of bishop e3, bishop b5, white should have played for something like knight ge2 and try to push d4 maybe. That's what I
Okay,
would.
but opening the d file is kind of dangerous for both, I think. I mean, pushing the d pawn.
So what the computer liked there was just knight d5, just basically pushing my knights, knight d. But yeah, it's still fairly equal. But it wants knight d5. If knight d4, I don't know. What's the idea of knight d5? c3. I see. Yeah. So the advantage of knight d5 is you can't go c6, but I can go c3. You go knight g to e7 to challenge it. But then I could sort of take knight takes or bishop takes. And then if a bishop takes, I can replace the knight. And if knight takes, I can do something else. And your bishops are a bit blocked in. So probably bishop takes. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, just
Okay, what about?
those are sort of just opening ideas. But I think what's much more interesting to me is, although the game is objectively lost at this stage, is efficient finishing. You did quite a good job.
Yeah, I think I converted quite fine.
Yeah. Pawn takes knight. Knight takes pawn. Now I was going to go pawn takes.
Didn't make many blunders. Okay, maybe.
So I'm looking at the line where instead of bishop at e3, you take the knight and you go knight a3. And the idea is if I don't take that knight, you're winning a bishop. So I just take it. So then you're threatening mate on b2. Yeah, that's also quite strong. Quite hard to defend. Knight f4. In knight f4, you just take it.
Okay. If we're free, what about we play 2 against 1?
Yeah, we could, but then
either it's you and gsvc against me.
No, I'll play you and gsvc and just make you fight each other.
Oh, okay. This may be fun.
Yeah, because although you're
I wanna fight with Wolf.
Yeah, so basically, although you're both much stronger than me, if I make you hand and brain with each other, you'll be annoyed with each other's moves, and then I can beat you.
Oh yeah, that will happen for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever seen us playing backup together?
Yeah, gsvc moves aren't so hard to predict though. He just wants to grab pawns. So if I see I can take a pawn, I will.
Okay, so let's make it 10 plus 10 to give you that extra time. And
so who's the hand and who's the brain?
And it's casual. Taking it very seriously.
gsvc.
Ready.
Who's the hand and who's the brain?
Well, it looks like you're the hand because you just accept it.
The hand is whoever challenge.
Yeah, well, Wolf.
It was in the random pool, but I took it.
Yeah, Wolf already took it. Okay, so kind of interesting.
You have to watch the game to be the brain, you know?
Yeah, they don't.
Good. I mean, you can even do it blindfold, but...
Yeah. How do I rotate the board, though?
If we can win with you not watching the game...
Under the lone wolf, under his name, there's a rotate board button. Under my name, rather. No, under his name.
He's there.
Yeah. Nobody was worried about rotating. So.
Oh yeah, I'm just watching the game from OK's perspective.
Yeah, so under his name there should be a rotate board button. It's called like a little wheel.
Okay, found it.
Yeah. So you need to give a piece.
Pawn? Pawn. Okay. I think gsvc want to play this move.
Really?
No.
Okay, maybe.
Okay, I'm going to do the kind of just...
Okay, in the first move you already went against my will, so now I'm gonna make sure you don't go against my will, because I'm not gonna give you a choice.
Rook.
Bishop.
Bishop. That's a funny one.
How's this good?
It's not good. I just want you to obey.
It's just a power.
Yeah.
He's just on a power trip.
Don't play now.
You can be sure that if there's a piece that has an only move, I'm gonna save that piece. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, I got them fighting.
you can
Knight.
say a rook or knight, okay.
So this was my evil plan. But the knight didn't have an only move. I was hoping you'd say rook.
Oh, he could have gone rook g8.
Oh,
I
that's
was
true.
scared of rook g8.
I hadn't seen that. I was thinking he might go with the knight somewhere else. I hadn't thought of that. Okay. Oof. So you want to... How to continue here? That you can just do this. Maybe 3's got checks, but that's fine. So this is a slightly weird move, but I'm going to try it. So my reasoning
What do I do, boss?
is to develop the bishop, but also if the knight ever goes to f6, it's sort of kind of limiting its. So although this looks like quite a weakening move, it's weakening the dark squares around my king, like f2 and e3. I just feel those squares are actually really well defended anyway, so I don't really have an issue. Like if he just throws a check, I can just block on f2.
But you see, Wolf, he has problems developing his bishop, and we already exchanged that one.
Yes.
Okay, pawn.
Pawn?
So am I talking nonsense,
Do you want
GSVC?
to sack a pawn, maybe?
I said
Maybe.
pawn.
Yes, you said pawn.
So
Of course, of course.
so what do you think of f3, GSVC?
I liked f3.
Good. Okay, that's reassuring. Okay, so now
Did you like a5 too?
I did not like a5.
Why not?
Can I switch to being okay's brain?
So I'm thinking of going e4, but this will create a weakness, which is on d3, which I don't like. So I'm going to maybe so trying to see what. Okay, so I need to think.
I'm trying to get you to play a role. Let's see if it works.
How am I going to attack his king? So maybe I need to get in on e7. Maybe e7 is a square.
Wolf, maybe I will give you a punishment for a5 and I will tell you to move the bishop.
I have a bishop in hand now.
Oh, right.
Okay. So yeah, he's not developing so well, but equally anything I do, he can quite easily develop. Is the problem. So I want to actually move my queen, but I think, I don't. Apologies. I'm trying to stuck. What to do here? Okay, I'm going to go bishop here, just because I'm not sure why.
Okay.
just want to control the center, basically. And it can't easily be harassed. So very short-term thinking.
Knight.
Okay, of course he does that, and then I do this. And also this idea.
Rook.
Rook, wow. So
Yeah.
did you get the right rook, GSVC?
Yes, of course.
So he wants.
This is the rover rook.
This is the rover rook, yeah. So he wants to castle maybe. So where's it going? I can't see any nice squares for it. Maybe e6, but nothing obvious.
Well, you should ask Wolf where he's going. He played
yeah,
a5, a5.
yeah, he's clearly the one who
Yes,
wants to
I'm
do
still
it.
waiting for h4, h3 actually.
I just played a consistent move.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. How to develop. So I'm going to do this. Maybe
What
some.
now?
Pawn.
Yeah, I kind of expected pawn, but we do have options.
Yes, it's the piece with the most options.
Yep.
Why are you giving me options?
I thought bishop had more options in theory.
Yeah. That's the move I'm expecting, but hopefully Wolf is not watching the stream. That's the move I'm expecting he plays, but that's the move I think, probably.
Okay, but pawns block my rook. Our rook.
Yeah, that's the.
Where is our rook going? Unless you want to do something weird.
I always want to do something weird.
I mean, I don't think h4 works. That's what after knight f5. So, so you want something like e6, but okay, let's play. I mean, even d6 makes some sense. Let's play e6. We want to prevent knight f5. Was this the right move?
I wanted g6.
G6. That's hard to predict.
The g6 kind of
That was very.
weakens e5. What if queen g5? Just bishop e7?
You can just play bishop h6 even.
Yeah, it's quite hard to
What?
predict. He wanted g6 and bishop h6 later, hitting the
Yeah,
queen.
because rook defense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wolf, what happened to piece coordination?
No, but
With
e6.
g6, we were gonna go knight e6,
Oh,
bishop
knight e6.
e7.
Yes.
Bishop
This way,
on
I
g.
didn't understand the pawn.
Yeah. No, I was expecting that as well. So yeah.
Yeah, my bad. G6 makes sense.
Interesting.
Actually, when I said pawn earlier and you played a5, I wanted g6 already.
Okay, but it's a bit weakening move though.
Yes, but now that you played e6, what are you gonna do with your knight on d8?
It's good defending piece. It will be there for the rest of the game.
But guys, this is actually really.
What
It's
would you do if I told you to move a knight?
Are you doing that?
It's actually very instructive.
No, pawn.
Yes, it is. Yeah, but GSVC and Wolf, this actually it's actually really instructive hearing your thinking processes, and I think people interested in Zodiac 960 will really enjoy the.
You said pawn.
I said pawn.
You still want g6? What?
So Wolf is one with the Italian accent, and GSVC with the Paraguayan accent.
I wanted to get deep.
Or with the deeper voice, it's probably easier to say. Oh, Joanna, raiding with a party of 16. Thanks so much.
I don't think people will be able to recognize a Paraguayan accent.
So yeah, we got GSVC with the deeper voice and the deeper wisdom, and I got the two strong guys up against me. The idea is they fight with each other, and then I stand a chance.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's working.
thanks, Joanna, for the good wishes and
Maybe
for the
now he
raid.
wants H4.
So he wanted pawn. Interesting.
Was this the right pawn?
Yes.
Okay.
Good move. Huh. Because the knight didn't have squares. So the problem is if he takes the pawn, takes back, my rook is hanging. That's a slight problem. Okay, I'm going to do a weird move.
Castle.
Even weirder. That's not right, is it? Because he's got takes and knight g4. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. I just fallen for a tactic.
I like it.
I've just fallen for a tactic.
I like this plan of taking knight g4.
Yeah. The point is takes rook, knight g4, you win bishop.
Yeah, okay, but there is some rook g8.
Pawn.
I thought I was being
Maybe
clever.
h3.
I
Check.
should have gone the other way. I'm so annoyed with myself. Oh, but I got king f3.
No.
Just for a question, did you consider c5? What?
Yes.
Oh, that's nasty.
I don't know if it worked, but it was not my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did consider it actually, but I don't see how it helps so much because I don't think we have enough to get in with bishop g3 and he has a huge hole on d6.
So Bishop Star says retreat is the better part of valor. So what is the retreat?
Okay.
So c5.
Well, let's do something weird. Bishop.
So this knight was interesting.
Bishop?
It doesn't actually work because if knight takes. I actually have the f3 square for the king, so the
Wait,
bishop
did you say bishop now?
is still defended by the king, and also defending
Yes,
the
I
king.
said bishop.
What if you say knight?
I said bishop.
So bishop is difficult.
No.
Yeah, interesting because
Very forcing with you.
yeah, bishop is interesting.
Yes, I just wanted to play it.
Yeah. So the point is, I'm threatening rook takes rook. So this is interesting.
So hard to guess.
Actually, it might just be a very bad move. But
Yes, I agree.
So
Because what if he just plays king f1 or something?
I'm not playing king f1.
Well,
I don't know, king f1, knight h5 or something.
No, I'm taking that.
maybe. Okay, what do we do? Knight or rook? Or bishop? Bishop is very forcing.
Yes, that would be a very forcing.
I can't see a bishop move. What's your bishop move?
Bishop
Well,
e7.
there's only one legal bishop move.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You can try queen.
Queen? Yes, queen, definitely. Knight.
So
Check.
Bishop starts saying knight f1 was dubious. Knight f1. I don't remember knight. Oh, just backing off. Oh yeah, just backing off. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. And although this looks kind of silly, this I can just take it. Oh, I see. He's winning the rook with check. But I could also just back off. And he's winning the rook anyway, and then just reroute somewhere else. So back off, takes bishop, and I don't have an issue, so I think I back off. But I could also take the knight and then back off. Take the knight, just be really greedy. Just take the knight and then back off.
Do we remove knight takes g4?
Okay, so take it.
Knight.
Knight is good. I could also go to
check,
f3, but then he takes the rook with check. That doesn't feel right. So don't want to do that. I think this is going to be a key move, though. So Cole Alves says, I know what you mean, Maria. I hit my peak of 1350 and need to improve my openings and find good partners. I think it's for Bughouse. Yeah, good luck with that, Cole Alves. Also, what I recommend is practicing the basic mating patterns. I mean, all those. I think that helps. So I was thinking bishop g1, but then you get a sort of back rank attack, which I don't appreciate.
So now you see what the knight is doing on d8? He's covering f7 from knight g6.
Yeah, so knight on d8 is protecting f7, that's true.
I still see a very inactive knight.
Nah, it's very strong knight.
What about the queen, though?
Nah, the queen is very defensive right now.
What does it defend?
Yeah.
Herself, because it's very hard to take the queen if it's there.
Okay. Yeah, so bishop g1, I'm tempted by what I don't like is then rook h. It's slow, but rook h1 at h2. I mean, it's not very pleasant. So actually, I'm just going to go walkie.
What now, boss? One knight is very forcing.
Knight. Bishop. Oh, I realize now it's not such a forcing move.
Yeah, because I mean, both bishop a7 or bishop at h6 are fine, I guess. With your c5 idea, but
Yeah,
okay, I will just play
I was
that.
thinking of this. Takes, and
Develop the move.
What's the argument for bishop at h6?
What?
What's the argument?
so the argument would be
at
bishop h6, bishop takes bishop, pawn takes, and that weakens the g3 square. You can put something on g3 then. Would be my argument.
If he blocks with bishop, then I just take and trade, and maybe bishop at g3 or something. And,
Okay, but he will block with the pawn.
Then I can go c5. But okay, okay, c5, bishop, knight at d6. No, okay, wait, the rook covers. Okay, never mind.
No, the rook covers d6. Didn't you see that one?
Yeah, I did see it. So what now?
Yeah, I saw too late. The knight covers.
Bishop.
check,
Ah, no, I didn't want to do that. That was a mistake.
Why did you give up the bishop?
I don't know, maybe bishop at b6, but now I can force you a bit
Okay.
do
Pawn.
what I want. See, now we have very active rook on a6. We can go rook f6.
But why that pawn?
Yes, they're fighting. Yeah, that pawn is defending the f5 square.
It's okay, it's okay.
So it had to be a new pawn.
No, it's fine like this. Don't worry.
Knight.
What? That is cruel.
Okay.
I just had to force you to activate the knight.
Ah, but now I can take advantage of f7 maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But maybe your king is in the middle of the board.
Maybe my king's yeah, exactly. maybe. I don't know.
Oh wow, he's attacking.
Bishop.
Check.
So that allows for a block, but it does a good job in defending. Takes, 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 takes. So I'm going to do this. Oh, I had a really interesting idea.
That's brave.
I had an interesting idea, which was just getting the king out of the way, with maybe mating ideas.
I mean, if you want
Pawn.
knight at f6, it doesn't mate. Pawn?
Pawn.
Check.
Okay.
I hope you don't hate me for this, but knight.
Yeah, I wanted to play this.
Knight. Okay.
I would never hate you. Maybe sometimes.
Okay, so what do I want to do here? They're annoying double checks, basically, so I probably want to take this knight. Yes. And knights are always nice pieces, so yeah.
What now?
I'm thinking about it.
I think you had to think before saying knight.
Of course not. I assumed that he was gonna go knight takes g7.
Oh, yeah, I missed that. Knight takes g7 as bishop
No, I mean,
stars.
knight takes d7 is not good because king f8, you don't have anything.
By the way, bishop stars, what's your
pawn.
username on Lichess?
Just in case I said pawn.
Oh, pawn.
Okay, so
we're keeping.
he really is trying to tempt me to go knight takes g7. Because he can't put pawns on the back rank. So if knight takes g7, what's he planning? Knight takes g7 here. Can't see the exact follow up.
And Wolf, we're still giving queen odds.
Yes, sure. But queen a7, queen a8, queen a7 is strong.
Okay, hang on. So knight takes g7, king here.
If that is your plan with the queen, I'm never saying. Maybe give okay some time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Check.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, don't worry.
Okay. Now here, the bishop is
If
actually.
you give us too much time, my brain needs to think too much. I mean, he might think too much. We don't want him to think too much.
I mean, this seems crazy, but I just want to like relieve
Check.
the pressure.
Tell me, partner. Bishop or king?
I'm thinking about it. Okay, bishop.
Come on, really?
I'd like to force you to do things.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate.
King g8, king wasn't forcing enough. You had king g8, king takes e7, and king takes g7.
Okay, now notice how nice is our rook on this 6th rank.
Oh my
Covering
goodness!
the
Yeah,
suit,
it's covering
covering the
it's
suit.
covering my mating ideas. God, your rooks, they're so annoying.
Yeah, you're not making
My mating ideas.
not anymore.
Oh,
Yes, this is because I've been forcing you to make consistent.
oof. Okay. That's annoying. I'm not sure what to do now. I can just move the knight out of the way though.
Yes, I mean knight f5 is strong.
I was thinking the other knight out of the way. Just moving the other knight out of the way.
I'm just trolling a bit.
Yeah. But then you win my queen though with check and win the queen. I need something strong then to follow up. If I move my other knight.
Still block with the pawn.
So yeah, if I just move my other knight out of the way, bishop there, check. That's not good. I need something stronger. Oh, my time. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I will give you time.
So I shouldn't need extra time.
We're faster because we don't calculate. Just we see things. Okay, I will just tell him a piece and he will calculate. So he can choose. Okay, just we see things. So if he tells me a piece, he means he wants this. So neither one calculates. Okay, what do I do?
Good question.
So I'm trying to block off the rook defender, but also I'm trying to guard the g5 square, which is threatening just bishop g5 takes queen, and my king's in the center of the board.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what we should know is if rook h3 takes and bishop g5 take queen, gets mated somehow, because if not, it's just winning.
So I missed some of the chat.
Pawn at e7, king g8.
Oh.
Pawn at h7, king h8. I mean, h8 is so safe.
So hi there, Sleipnir 1216. Sorry I missed you earlier. We're playing Crazyhouse 960 and then analyzing the games briefly on Lichess. And just as of today, you replace the LI by PY, and you get this Lichess spin-off, PyChess, where you can play 960 variants of the. In fact, you can play 960 variants of the standard Lichess things on something called chessvariants.training. Bishop Star says you can't let him have a knight to drop, but maybe this was earlier. And wow, your Crazyhouse rating is very good. Well, on Lichess, I'm like 2100. I've reached 2200 in the past, but I'm basically 2100 strength, or even like sometimes thinking lower. Here, can I give him a knight to drop? I mean, yeah, he does have a lot of pawns, but I think the queen kind of defends stuff a lot. So I think the king is.
Brain, you there?
Yeah, I don't know what to play. I don't like this position.
So yeah, I can't see anything.
Wait, isn't rook h3 winning?
Okay, rook.
No, maybe not.
I already said rook.
No, you shouldn't trust me though.
Obviously, if you
Come
went,
on, now do I have to play rook h6
Yeah.
because
no, do what you want.
You
Yeah,
can do
sorry for
whatever
that,
you
Bishop
want
Stars.
as long as you move a rook.
So-
yes.
So, what's
Oh,
I
your
drop
rook
a
in hand too.
so what's your
Maybe rook
username
g3 and I take
on Lichess, Bishop Stars? Meaning, do I follow you
rook
already?
g3 is also interesting. Yes.
check,
Okay, for this I can just I think this is a bad move because it lets me reinforce my position.
That's what?
It lets me reinforce my position, I think.
But it covers mate, and then we take the queen.
Oh, that's true. It's a fork, and then you take the knight. But was there a mate? So now I'm confused. There was a mate.
No.
There
I
was,
mean,
there was probably mate.
yeah.
How?
In the line I wanted to play there probably is still mate. So what now?
Rook. Ooh, that one.
What now?
I did not think you would do that.
Yes, now we are safe.
Are we?
Dangerous,
Yeah.
dangerous, dangerous.
What are you hearing? Rook h8, just king takes g7.
Rook takes queen.
Okay, bishop.
check,
Oh, that's true. He is winning. He is winning a queen. Ah, that's interesting.
I mean, this is what we were discussing this time. Without rook g3, I don't think it works because you have some mate. But with rook g3, which covers g7, should be fine. What now?
Bishop.
So the bishop is actually threatening to mate me now. But do I have a mate myself? I think.
Wolf said you don't have a mate, and I trust him.
No. Of course I do here.
I mean, look at our rooks. They're covering everything so nicely.
Yeah, I mean,
Wolf said you don't have a mate, so you don't have a mate. Okay, don't argue with Wolf.
I would.
You are the brain. I'm just the hand, I don't think. We're
check,
just making the game a bit more spicy. What now? King, knight, or queen? Come on, I told you. Just see.
He's thinking.
You have almost 2 minutes. Let's think about this and not get mated.
What? King g7 is so safe.
King.
check,
Oh, that's covered. Oops.
Yeah. Want to take back?
It's okay.
There's no take back option. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
What now? Bishop, rook, or king?
Rook, I think.
Okay. Because he wants to keep queen g1 mate threat.
check,
Oh, maybe Rook was stupid.
What?
Oh, no, never mind. King. Oh, the rook covers
check.
g7.
Oh,
I
the rook
was
covers
seeing
it.
g7.
Oh,
That was my
Wrong.
point like hundreds of years ago when I told you we are not mated because rook covers g7 in every line.
yeah.
Yeah, but
No,
for
no.
some reason, rook takes h6, and I forgot that wasn't the rook that was covering g7.
Okay,
Actually, we have two great rooks.
I made it. I made a real hash of this, guys. Okay, I'm sorry about this. Okay,
No,
I'll just
don't
take
worry.
the bishop and start defending. But this is I made a complete hash. I should have just taken the bishop if I was going to make such a hash of things.
Okay, now show us the Paraguayan mythic technique.
Pawn.
Okay. Hard.
It's easy.
What do you mean hard?
It's easy.
There are two pawn options.
They both work.
E3 or G3?
No, there are 3 pawn options. 4 actually. Even.
Pawn at D2? What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's resignable now. But I'm going to let them mate me just because
Pawn at
There is-
H2.
to show the mate.
There is pawn at E3, pawn at G3, pawn at D2, and then there is D5.
Okay. Okay.
There's also pawn at F4.
Yeah, pawn at F4 I was considering actually.
I consider pawn at F4 inferior to D5. Come on, Wolf. You just played pawn at F4 because of what I said.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to resign because they're just slow playing it.
You lose.
And let's. I'm going to just put it in an analysis. I'm going to put it in a study, in fact, on. Let's do this on Lichess. So go to lichess.org.
Okay, maybe the opening wasn't very serious on our side with the rook A6 idea, but in the end it was very nice actually. No joking.
Yeah.
Rook covering all the 6th rank. I think rook at G3 was actually key move.
And just inserting the PGN, and then I'll invite.
Oh yeah, if you can invite us, then we can
Yeah,
see.
then you can see everything. So search gsvc and then wolf, and then make you members. Okay, so
Can I
C4.
be a contributor?
You are contributing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. Only gsvc.
Yeah, you are both contributors.
No.
Well,
just
on my
observing.
screen you are. Maybe my internet's just slow. It hasn't refreshed.
Oh, okay. Now I. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
C4
C4.
is reasonable. H5 is not completely awful. It likes H4. It wants me to go H4 against H5. Okay, but E4. I'll just sort of go fairly slowly. Bishop H7. So takes H7 is correct because I maintain control of that diagonal. Knight takes H7, and then
You see equality.
Yeah, it's still quite equal. It's more equal than standard Crazyhouse. It really likes F3,
Yeah.
so that's nice. Although having said it likes it still thinks black is equal, and then it doesn't like it. It doesn't like A5 though. It's like, what are you doing?
But I don't think Stockfish understands really the position.
Yeah, I mean, you have depth 16 analysis or something.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not.
No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So it wants knight G3, developing my knight. But okay. So this knight
Yeah, just
C3
development,
is good.
okay.
So this is okay. Bishop E3. So that's the move I did later. But okay. I thought E6 was good, but okay. So your idea was G6.
Let's look at G3. Let's look at G3 here.
G6 rather. Yes.
Oh, G6.
G6. Much better than E6.
So
No, not true.
apparently,
Engine prefers
can I just
G6.
yeah, the reason it's a little concerned at G6 is because of a crazy sack, and then at E5, and it doesn't know what to do with the knight. So, I mean, because if you just back off,
there, but then there's very annoying stuff. Okay, maybe not that.
So it doesn't like this because of
No.
this
It
knight
doesn't want that
developing.
because knight F7.
But
Okay.
But what does it want? It wants just slow developing, basically, like knight GT4. Just slowly develop, and black is a bit penned back. So it's not ideal.
Yeah, but
It's
I
just,
think here
it's just,
even
yeah.
pawn at d5 directly.
Bishop at h6, it liked as well, immediately. Which is true. I hadn't thought of that. It's hard to say what to do against that.
Yeah, bishop at h6 was good move.
So e6
But
is quite natural. Bishop d3, h4.
E6, very bad move.
Yeah, and then bishop e3 also a bit of a mistake because of just h4. And I have to go knight f1. But instead I did this switch.
Stockfish like c5.
I thought I was being smart.
c5.
c5, yeah,
Yeah,
c5 is strong.
also like h takes.
Yeah, c5 is obviously strong because you're both challenging the center and opening out this diagonal. So then you've got a double attack on g3.
Okay, but wait.
So
What happens after? Wait.
sorry.
1 second. What happens after?
Sorry.
c5 takes. Takes.
You just sack on g3.
Oh, bishop at h2.
No, you sack on
g3.
g3.
Yeah, okay, but the sack doesn't have great follow-up.
Then knight h5.
I mean, he doesn't really know what to do here, actually. Yeah, knight h5.
The follow-up to c5 is bishop at b4.
Bishop at what?
So okay, so d takes c5. Bishop at b4. So where's b4? b4 is here.
Yes.
So what's the idea?
Wants a knight.
It wants a knight
Yes.
for.
I think the idea is just to play bishop takes c5 and claim some sort of dark square dominance.
Oh yeah, bishop takes c5 actually. Yeah. Also depends.
Oh yeah, dark square
It
domination.
just
If you play like
feels
bishop
incredibly
takes
slow.
the knight.
Can I just back up a second before? So in this position, so
if you like retreat, he wants to take here.
yeah, I got
Here.
that. Yeah.
No, okay, here there is queen covering. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Good.
I don't know, it feels extremely slow, but I guess c5 just works out of activating pieces.
And what if?
Try to gain some.
Plus, it just gets the queen out, which is kind of hard in the game.
Yeah, I sort of suggested c5 just to activate that bishop on b8 and maybe the queen also.
Yeah, the only thing is I didn't like this hole here. I mean, I guess it's fine because the rook and...
It's fine, that's why you play rook a6. To cover the distance.
Yeah,
exactly why you
it
play
covers. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Hey,
So
h takes was fine though.
yeah, it's
Very
fine.
practical.
Bishop h2 is best move. So wow, what a find, guys.
Well, that's not really that true.
Yeah, it is. Bishop at h2, the best, strongest move.
Yes, it's the best move at step 18 that I have, which doesn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
much.
but knight at g4 is still fine, I think.
Okay, so here.
But, I mean, Stockfish just seems to like white a little bit.
It wants c5.
I guess is what I said later in the game, all these 3 pieces on the king.
He just wants rook takes though.
Rook takes, yeah. So against rook takes, I was planning bishop h3. It's just hating all the moves I do, basically. I mean,
Okay, but because now you have very...
The rejection is strong from Stockfish.
Yeah, I'm just used to Stockfish rejecting all of my moves.
Just rook at h8 and we're gonna take here next, and what do you do? Like, here. But no, he takes anyway, because what? Wait.
Okay, you want to look at this line. Queen here?
Yeah, let me see a second. What's... Oh, because it's a spin. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
So instead of going queen there, you go king here. And then you take, do you? Okay, let's suppose you take. Takes back. It's a simple thing to do. Maybe takes back. Or if you don't take back, you could also take on here. If ever takes back. Yeah, you were talking about this sort of dark square domination, but I could always just, reinforce, can't I? Oh no, because then you get in on... No, you can't. You don't, because this is defended. So how do you get your dark square domination? Bishop takes d4, pawn takes d4. Okay, rook takes h3.
Let's just take here. Yeah.
So I'm still
Why did
struggling.
you
Like,
really have a
what's? Oh,
plan?
you're getting this one. Okay, that's not good.
Okay, you can finish the analysis here. Black's attack it and out material.
Okay, let's go on.
Okay, so sorry.
We'll just-
G4. So yeah, King E1 is good. King E1 is good. Okay, that's nice. But moving the king again is not good. Bishop at G1. I was thinking, and also people in
Yeah,
chat. Bishop
at
Stars would
G1.
say.
Probably here.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
H5.
Just this, and then at H2, and I was like, well, what do I do here?
Not take. Okay, you just
So-
ignore, and then you will take with the other bishop.
Oh, so you
And in the meanwhile, you can attack maybe.
you
Can
attack.
you go?
It's kind of annoying, but okay. Knight takes G7.
No,
Okay, King
that's,
F8.
that's not okay.
That's what it wants to do. It wants to give up a whole blooming queen. And
Okay,
just
here you're just doing well.
amazing. Like I've given up a whole queen. How am I doing well? But apparently I am.
Because you have very good initiative with H7.
So the point is, if you
Well,
just did something like
it's
this,
huge.
just
How can
ignoring.
Black claim to be up a queen with that queen on C8?
Okay.
Yeah.
So one nasty idea is this with a rook at E8 to follow. Yeah. Okay. So that's the interesting thing. You just give up the queen, and you're okay. But that's really hard to see, I think. But okay, so you took on E3, which is best move. Takes back. Bishop here, which C5 is very strong. But yeah, bishop here. Okay. Knight here.
Oh yes, but here I wanted to force Wolf to make. If I said pawn, there was no guarantee he would place it.
So here I'm getting back into it a bit, and I missed knight takes G7, and you gave me a second chance to do knight takes G7, and then I did do it. And I'm sure I missed some chances here myself.
Oh wait, knight E6 was best move. Wolf, take that.
What?
Knight E6.
So which move number?
Move 18.
Knight E6. Yeah. Developing that
probably
knight.
yes.
Amazing. But also with an eye to putting diagonals on either of these two squares.
Yeah. I mean, it does make sense. Yes.
Yes. Knight D5 was also best move, so we had a good passage. Bishop at G5 was best move. F4 was best move, so it's like we're playing perfect. Perfect Crazy House. Takes. We have like 6 best moves in a row. Knight takes F4 was one of the best moves. And then knight, I missed knight takes G7. That's where I went wrong. So I take back.
But was it good? I don't think knight takes G7 was any good though.
At E7.
What at E7? Yes.
And if
What?
king takes knight,
E8?
and if king takes knight first,
No, you don't take.
you
just go.
avoid. Okay.
And now knight takes F4. And now
It's hard to say.
pawn it.
Bishop takes. King takes.
Pawn it E5.
Just
Oh, you queen.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Maybe.
Bishop takes knight seems the most forcing.
F4. Take. There's nothing here?
Nothing. There's no mate. That's for sure.
Well, no mate, but
I mean,
something.
that doesn't seem to be a mate for Black.
Yeah,
White can always go king D3, king C2.
Yeah.
yeah, but maybe.
Can we look at the same line and move later? We can look at the same line and move later after knight takes G7.
It's not really the same thing though. Okay, here should have
Hang on.
taken
So here, bishop at C5 check it once. It's a good way of covering the dark squares while also, while hitting a check. Okay, but here, taking with the king was sort of braver.
Yeah, gsvc is a chicken.
But taking here,
No, I mean you don't. You want to take G7.
yeah, and then bishop at F8 is dangerous. But yeah,
I mean, he probably was scared by this, but just king G8.
yeah. The problem is this square is so well defended.
Yeah.
But and the nasty move is
what about bishop at F8?
Yeah, bishop at F8 is a bit more nasty, and king G8. Pawn at h7.
This needs to calculate.
Rook
bit.
takes h7. Bishop takes h7. King takes h7.
Rook at g8 and then king h8.
Oof.
And the g6 is covered. Yeah.
And rook takes bishop. And I'm saying, okay, I'm fine. Just about. Okay, so some crazy stuff. Not easy. So it's understandable it took. Knight h3, well, apparently just backing off was the best thing to do, which was my first impulse. Knight h3 is trying to be too cunning. I'm often trying to be too cunning. Bishop at f3, just solidifying. Takes. Bishop here, here, here. Now, here, I have mate. Darn it. I have mate.
Oops.
I have mate.
Oops.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's not with that move. It's with after bishop takes queen.
Wait, Wolf, you lied to me then.
Yeah.
The bishop at e7.
Oh.
h7.
Oh, I'm dumb.
h7, rook g8.
I'm dumb. Yeah, there's a rook. Yes.
So after bishop at e7, what if you take the bishop? Then new knight
okay, here it's
on
too easy.
f5.
I thought I could be safe on h8, or actually on
Let's just play through it. So the first thing to think is, okay, so you take the knight first.
What about this? Rook h7, yes.
And then new knight on f6.
And then you go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a rook.
Or rook g8, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, that doesn't work. Hang on, so can we just play it through? So So knight here. No. Let's just play it. Okay, sorry. I'm not as smart as seeing these mates, so I'm going to just play it through a little bit more slowly. So first option is taking the bishop. And then if you take the bishop, knight f5 is good because it cuts the king from coming forwards. And if the king runs forward, then you can swing back knight h5 again, stops the king running back, and king goes.
I mean, this knight is already guarding.
And the idea is you block off the king first from going back ever, and the king likewise can't go forward, so any check will mate. So block, and then this is checkmate. Okay, so that way we can understand. So that's why he can't go forward. But if he goes backwards, he can't go here because that's a simple mate. Okay, exactly. So just going through it, just really here, same idea. So it's
rook first.
Rook first. Okay, yes, exactly. We need to block the escape first. So this is why this is useful, because this is actually quite instructive to show these mating patterns. So it's not you might be tempted to try and do a back rank thing, but then if you try and do a back rank thing, the king is sort of running away, and okay, so it might be a mate eventually, but it's a lot more complicated. You need to do. Apparently, you just go what? Knight takes g3. What? I don't understand. Oh, it's a discovery. It's a discovered check.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That's pretty cool actually, having a discovered check. But okay, so that was the takes bishop option. Then, okay, I'm sorry. GSVC must be bored witless by this because it's just so slow. So knight h5 is key, not knight at f5. That doesn't work. So king's got three options. If it goes back, I think.
Yeah, because knight f5 blocks the bishop.
So the key is you use knight f6 for this one, and if he ever goes to h8, yeah, you got rook h7. Okay, so it's a rook h7. That's construction. A knight on f6 and a rook on f7. Okay, and then this is the line we just saw earlier, where the king does something like this.
Yes, I never analyze so deeply.
Yeah, but
my calculation goes step 2.
Yeah, but then at depth 2, you might play knight f5, for example, here. But obviously knight h5 works. But okay.
No, knight f5 blocks the bishop.
That's true. Okay, so then finally there's this one, and then at h7, king takes knight is kind of a good idea.
I mean, this is the one I missed with rook at g8.
Takes, and it's the classic mate with the queen. Classic bishop and queen mate. And if he takes the knight, then you got here. And notice how the bishop is cutting off. The bishop is cutting off the f file. So if the king ever runs here, then you can promote, block, and checkmate. So you do have to take that, but the moment you take it, you're giving me a queen in hand, which is going to
Yeah,
deliver
then
checkmate.
take,
Okay, so it's like, yes, finally we understand it. For slow people like me.
Let's go on.
But hopefully that's
Maybe it
useful
was a
for the...
mistake because
Yeah, so going back, so instead I did this, king takes knight, and maybe rook h7.
okay, let's just winning.
Rook h7 was the first try, but you just go back again.
Doesn't do much though, yeah.
And then that does nothing. If I was being smart, I mean, I might also try knight h5, but I just don't have enough. So
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have.
G7
So this is the thing. I need that rook for h7 and the knight on f6. That's the construction I need. The classic Arabian mate. So I've missed a lot of the chat. So
Yes.
apologies,
This is
guys.
actually covered. Okay, so
Yeah, thanks Bishop Stars for the commentary. Bishop d7 indeed. Yeah, and then at this point, then it's all dead, and yeah, it's just.
yeah, I mean, Bishop
Obviously, in this
D7,
position,
I had looked at that, but
yeah. So this is a force mate here with e3, and if the
okay, here there are plenty of mates.
yeah. I was thinking the other one actually. I was thinking going here.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, but then the
everything
king
is
goes this way. Okay, so e3 is slightly stronger. The idea being, if you go back, there's sort of back rank issues. So you basically have to take it.
Great move?
Yeah, 4 strong.
The strongest move was d5,
D5.
activating the queen.
Only move which doesn't make any position. Apart from queen and
But it activates the queen.
So the point is, if you take with the king, bishop f4, so you can't run back this way. What do? You have to come back.
Yeah.
Rook here, block, and then mate. So notice the blocking maneuver. If you put the queen on, you could do the opposite. You can go queen, king there, and a new rook. You got so much material. Cool. Okay. Let's do a revenge match. Do you want to do same teams or different teams?
If you want, okay, we can try to do it a bit faster.
Okay. Yep.
Then I can do the brain and just see that's the hand. As you see, you have your chances because we like
that
to.
Sounds painful.
So what do you want to do?
Yeah.
What do you want to do, GSVC?
Okay, let's do what Wolf is suggesting.
Yeah.
So
I want revenge
So who's the hand?
on GSVC. GSVC is the hand.
Okay, so GSVC, you can pick up the challenge then. But I'm going to get crushed at this point.
I don't think so. You've seen you had good chances.
Yeah, but there's a difference. Is GSVC is now playing the moves.
Ready.
So okay, so to compensate GSVC, give commentary of your thinking. Just like I'm giving commentary of my thinking, so it's fair. And that
I know that Wolf is also gonna do some trolling.
That's okay, but so what I'm saying is to compensate your advantage, explain your moves in the same way as I'm explaining my moves, except obviously for the viewers and for everyone, your explanations are going to be a lot better than my explanations. So in a way, you're giving away a lot more information by explaining your moves than when I explain my moves. So although we're both explaining our moves, if you know what I mean.
Okay, we can play this seriously. Okay, just to see.
Yep.
Pawn, you can choose.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
I thought about knight, but you can give them the pawn.
So yeah.
Actually, it's very forcing what I want to do. Very forcing. There's only one pawn.
Okay, he's trying to take a7. I'm not gonna give him a7, so I only have.
No. Come on.
G6. So G6 was also an interesting idea.
You just take B2. He takes A7, you take B2. No?
My pawn.
Yes, you give a pawn and you take a pawn. It's okay. If it's a knight, you take the knight.
No, my pawn.
And then you go pawn at b2 and you kill him.
Bishop Star says the
Yes.
bishops on the H file are big and the knights on A are bad, I think, and the knights on A
Pawn.
are
Pawn.
bad. Oh, big. You meant big. Yeah. They're strong. Yes, indeed.
No, that
Castle
pawn.
queenside looks good.
You said pawn,
Yes, I said pawn.
and that's the pawn I left.
Didn't you really like g5 as first move?
But now you're gonna give b7 or something. If you play. Well, I agree the first
Bishop.
move was
Bishop.
interesting, but
Bishop.
oof, did you really say bishop?
Yes. I think you wanted that, right?
I wanted knight c6.
You wanted what?
But I take
Knight
b7.
c6.
I take b7.
Why?
Knight c6.
Oh, knight
I
c6. Yeah.
blocked the bishop.
Yeah. Knight c6 is decent.
But I mean, he just okay. I don't know.
The other way to hold b2 is what I'm planning on doing. Is you move the knight to c3 and that blocks this file. And
Pawn.
if you take it back this way.
All right. Finally, we got that.
Yes, finally. I made your move. Are you happy?
Yes.
So he's finally developed his bishop. So he's also hitting b2, so it's interesting. So, okay, so I'll do what I planned.
Pawn.
Pawn. I can do something that nobody would expect here with a pawn, or I can just do the move that Wolf wants.
I think he's
Come on.
thinking of at e2, takes, and bishop
I
takes.
don't have a pawn for at e2.
No, you don't have a pawn, that's true.
I
Maybe
was
you
thinking
should get
about
the
h5.
h5.
I have very cool plan in mind.
Yeah, I mean this is the obvious thing to do.
Bishop.
Yeah, that was the obvious.
Because it sort of destroys my pawn
Bishop.
structure. But yeah, I'm just going for the philosophy of just developing as fast as possible.
I assume this is what Wolf wants,
Yes.
because I'm assuming he saw some fork.
Yes.
Oh. I can't see a fork. Where's this fork?
If you wanna pick a free pawn, you want.
I don't know about what free pawn you're talking.
So what's Wolf planning, GSVC? No, maybe you shouldn't. You
I
can't.
mean,
Maybe tell
tell
me tell me on my move.
he still hasn't said it, but I expect him to say knight, and then I have to decide between knight at h3, knight at c4, and knight at a4.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to say knight though. I want to say pawn. I think.
Oh, okay. So I completely missed this
Wait.
idea.
You wanted to say pawn?
I think so. Wait, let me think. I mean, I don't. Damn, it doesn't work though. That's it. Okay, knight, fine.
So Carl is, do I ever analyze bughouse games? Well, it's kind of hard. So maybe like
I wanted some pawn at e5 and then
I have in the
get queen takes
past.
g4, knight e3, but rook f3 I think covers them.
I have in the past just like one or two games.
I mean,
Just
rook
trying to
f3
think where I was
actually
going
bishop
wrong.
g4. Okay.
It just feels at e5 just feels loose.
Why?
You start making those trades when white can just counter with pawn at g7 at the end of the line or something like that. Queen at g7 would be a fork at the end of the line. like usual, knight g4, queen g4, queen g4, knight e3. You take on g4. You
But
queen
I mean,
g7.
you just mate with queen at e3.
Oh yeah, king will be.
Knight.
Oh fuck.
No.
Okay.
What's wrong?
What if I wanted to say pawn? Okay.
Okay, I forgot.
Okay. So now you have. Okay, let's develop a bit maybe. Knight.
I hope you wanted this one.
It doesn't matter. Actually, I prefer knight b6. I think. Pawn.
Maybe actually. I didn't see he could cast.
Yeah, castles,
Oh,
queenside is a really nice move. So it was Bishop Stars
Actually,
mentioning it
wait.
earlier.
I will
He
change.
predicted that a long time ago.
I will change.
Yeah, I just
but
forgot he could.
what about rook e6? Rook d6.
Check.
You said pawn, didn't you?
Yes.
Maybe he was wanting pawn at d4. I don't know.
No, pawn at d4.
Just
It's
take.
just free.
Yeah, free pawns. So Bishop Stars says knight at h6. Bishop.
Rook.
Bishop takes c8. Bishop. Knight at h. Okay, knight at h6. Yeah, knight at h6. Bishop at f5, and so on. Okay. Knight h6 is interesting, but f7 is quite well protected. Now the problem is I don't really want to lose a rook because then this becomes an issue. So what do I
Maybe
do?
go rook h6 so you don't trade rook.
No. That's no good. So knight h6, rook, takes rook.
Yeah, anyway, at pawn I was thinking about e2, but I don't know.
But seriously, what did you want when you said pawn?
Pawn at e2 was the idea.
Yeah, I didn't see any other logical pawn move.
Yeah.
Like I would never believe you would play pawn at d7 there.
I mean, pawn at d4 was an option, maybe. I don't know.
But isn't that just a free pawn?
Maybe.
Okay, now what I'm thinking is does at f6 do anything? So if he takes my rook,
f5 was also a move.
Jess Maria is thinking, and Slightness says ZX960 is so confusing. Yeah, so you think I'm in trouble. I think I'm okay actually, but at f6 is the crazy move, the kind of move I'd do, and it's not really very good. He just takes the rook. I think takes. He could even block again with another rook. No, he wouldn't do that. He could take with the pawn is the problem with that f6. Pawn here, king there. There's too much defense. It doesn't do anything. I'm going to take the rook. I think it's fine.
Knight.
So it's
I
true.
didn't have many options there.
Yeah, it's true he has this mate threat, but I actually have a simple defense, which is just...
Oh, you saw the mate. I was expecting you wouldn't.
A rook.
He has such low expectations of
What?
GSVC.
Rook.
No. What
Is
did
it
you
rook
say,
really?
Wolf?
He said rook.
Rook.
Yeah, so at f6 just doesn't work. Even the queen covers, actually.
What did you want?
I wanted knight.
Because knight d6, but rook f1 is just winning, no?
I mean, I don't know. I was thinking that maybe I can force him to transpose to my idea by playing rook d1. He takes, take king d1, knight e6.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know why this is so good, but maybe I'm just missing something.
I mean, what does he play? Queen g3, and you just take the bishop. What does he play here?
He's also got rook takes bishop. What do I do against rook takes bishop?
I mean, there are 3 pieces under attack.
Oh, wait, you did all that just to take that bishop on h1 that is doing nothing.
Ah, yes, and then play bishop at something. Yeah.
Come
Why
on,
not?
Wolf, let's activate our pieces. Knight e6 was good.
Okay, yes, maybe.
I thought you at least had some like good follow-up
idea.
with like queen g3 and queen takes g4 or something like that.
Yeah, queen takes d4 was an idea too. Rook.
Choices. Now,
Check.
this is what I call.
No, this is not a choice I would take too much. Wolf, are you
Yeah,
there?
okay. I think
Yeah,
I went.
one pawn.
I have this mistake of like going crazy sometimes, basically, and sort of going all out and
What did you say?
pawn.
Pawn.
Check.
And I think I've
Bishop.
just made that mistake. Really, bishop?
What did you say?
Yes. He said bishop.
Why?
Well, I'm feeling like okay, I've got chances now.
Why do you have chances? I mean, there's no mate.
Yeah. There is maybe. Never know.
Isn't
Did
bishop
you-
okay?
did
What do you?
Did you seriously just say bishop?
You wanted rook takes and knight takes knight? Okay, also fine.
Of course. So now you said bishop, so now I have to.
Go on, bishop
Bishop
g5.
e4.
Be brave. Wolf wants bishop g5.
E3.
Oh, bishop e3. Yes, even better. Bishop e3.
Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe g5.
Be brave. There's no mate. So,
Of course there's no mate.
oh, I'm banking on there being a mate. So there's knight.
Wait, I totally, what's even the mate threat? Because I thought knight takes b7. I was analyzing knight takes b7.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
But then I realized the bishop covers.
Oh gosh, that's embarrassing.
The bishop covers b7.
No. Oh no. Why- I wanted knight takes b7, king e8,
Bishop move backwards.
knight here check,
I'm gonna take
takes. Oh no. Takes, king here, knight takes rook check, takes back, bishop at e6, king back, and then maybe there's no mate. But it was a darn good try.
I mean, are you sure? I mean, gsvc, isn't this just winning?
Yes, this is just winning. I just had my minute of craziness and I thought that b7 was high.
Yeah. Same here.
I think this might be better than just rook takes rook and knight takes knight. And bishop.
Check.
Knight.
So what?
Knight.
Let me see if I can troll you up.
Come on, let's make it easy.
So I want to take the bishop, but there's that move, so I'm going to do something else, throw in another move first. So let's go with, but if I go rook here, check, the bishop can then retreat. But if I go pawn takes bishop, he has knight here, check, and he's winning another piece. So that's a dilemma.
So, okay, we're up like a piece and a queen or something?
Something huge. Yeah.
Or 2 pieces.
Okay, I'm going to go with this.
Check.
Bishop.
Check.
Come on, be greedy.
You land
You
bishops go
said
back
bishop, didn't
when you get to
Yeah,
GM.
bishop.
There's actually a mating idea here, unfortunately. Maybe the rook covers. Queen here, drop, queen takes pawn.
I mean, you only have one knight in hand. There's no much mating.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about bishop d6, rook takes, pawn e7, take knight f5, king d7, and there's nothing. Yes, you see.
Wait, I already.
So what piece did you say, JSVC? Oh, no, sorry, it's your move.
I said bishop.
Yeah, bishop, yes.
Okay. Something weird happened. I disconnected.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. But I was just seeing that it was my move without rook at d4 check being.
Uh-huh.
okay, so what should I do here? Let's do... Let's just do pawn here for fun.
Queen.
Because obviously the most obvious thing to do the most obvious thing to do is just take the bishop and try and go for an attack. So I'm trying to do something non-obvious. And he said queen, so that's exciting. He's getting all defensive.
What? Yes.
Check.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to troll him a little bit by playing queen g5.
King d5 was okay.
okay, so if I could block, or I could just move the king. If I just move the king, he doesn't have any good knight checks, does he? If I blocked, he did have some dangerous stuff with queen takes pawn and knight here. No, he didn't because the rook was
Queen.
covering. But yeah. So what's he going to do with the queen? I don't see anything obvious.
Can I get away with taking on b2?
He wants a free pawn. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Check.
No. So yeah, takes on b2. The plan is takes.
You take on
knight
e7
there.
and then just go king d7 maybe.
Yeah, maybe you're safe on e8.
Rook.
Check.
So the problem now is you do have knight checks. If I just move out the way.
It actually g1 was murder.
Yeah, I actually wanted rook t1.
Yeah, I just thought he could go king f2, but there's just knight h3.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I just have to just.
Or maybe
do
rook takes
this.
h1. Okay. What about
I really wanted that knight for my attack, but
what about
I think queen d1 is too much.
what do we want? King.
Wait, what?
Okay, maybe not king.
I heard king.
Like king d7 and rook takes and king takes, but okay, no, maybe not. Okay.
So is Wolf really gonna make me move king here?
It would be fun.
Yes, I can move the king.
I thought bishop takes h1 was good bait. Not following.
Okay, what about knight?
Wait, did you just say knight?
Yes.
Okay, now you stay with king.
You got loads of good knight moves actually. So
I
I
mean,
don't see one good knight move.
like, I don't know, there are many defensive okay. Just cover e7, so there's you can just take d6.
well, is the brain speaking? It's that.
Okay,
It's
so
the hand should be
okay,
explaining his
bishop.
thinking.
Let's say bishop. Let's say
The
bishop.
hand. No.
And
Come on, you
just
can't
do
keep
the easy
changing.
thing.
Wait. No. You can't keep changing.
check,
Can't keep changing. Come on.
No.
You can't keep changing
Okay,
like
okay, I said
endlessly.
knight.
I mean, I'm pretty sure king e8 was an okay move still. But
No, king e8, just rook takes d6.
Okay, I got my knight back. I'm happy. I'll take my knight back.
Okay, bishop. Let's do the easy thing.
check,
yes, Wolf just gave you free knight for saying knight.
I'm
What?
actually
I
confused
want
what
to
he's
say
doing.
what he would do.
I'm slightly confused what he's doing
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'm completely confused because bishop at h4 in the previous move was just an easy win with no counter.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to say what you would do with, and what you would do with king before. Okay, bishop.
Oh, is that all? He's just trying to stop the attack. Scared.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Without knight at d3, this was just plainly winning.
I mean, I saw that, but it's not much fun though. I want to see what you do if I say knight.
Wolf's so scared. Okay, the question is how to get in though. Not so easy. So
You are never getting in. There are 3 bishops.
there are 3 bishops guarding the gates to hell. Okay. Yeah, we can get in. Don't worry. Yeah, a lot of pieces to get through.
I mean, probably queen was even more fun before instead of knight.
Okay, I mean, I should
To
just
play
move.
what with the queen?
Queen g4.
Okay, Wolf, what now?
Okay, so now we go queen.
So no changing. That's the first thing, and the second thing is
Yeah, no changing, no changing.
GSVC needs to explain his thinking. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry for the changes.
I actually prefer that he didn't change his move. Last time I preferred king e8 over knight at d3. So now let's see how OK covers the.
Well,
Queen.
check,
And now he has no blockers and he's getting. Oh no, he's not getting chessmated. Why did you say queen, Wolf?
I don't know, because that looked good.
Actually, instead of queen takes g4, maybe pawn at c2 was just much better. That's
Yeah,
what I wanted to play.
it's the same. Bishop.
What am I supposed to do with a bishop?
I don't know.
Is that your bishop move?
Yeah, I just want to take the rook. It's okay.
Oh, bishop takes d4.
It's quite good actually, though. It's kind of annoying.
Okay, let's make him use all the pawns here.
Yes, let's make him waste his pawns. But... Okay, maybe bishop.
check,
Pawn. What? He
What?
didn't take the bishop.
Did he pre-move?
No, I didn't see queen takes bishop.
Okay, I mean after e7.
But it's dangerous.
you
Yeah,
still have to-
I need to. I
Yeah,
can't
but
defend
after at d7.
unless I've made. There's nothing. But I actually missed it.
Wolf. Any moves?
Okay, rook.
check,
Oh, you got too many pieces. Whoa.
check,
Okay, this
No,
has to be
queen
made
f2.
unless
Okay, queen.
Wolf starts to.
Yeah, no more trolling.
Oh,
check,
I didn't realize you had so many pieces.
Pawn.
check,
Okay, this has to be made even if Wolf is trolling. So.
No, I'm not trolling. I actually wanted that. Queen.
check,
Ah, painful. I got
Knight.
done. Yeah.
check,
No! What?
Wait, what? You said knight.
Knight b3, knight a2, no? Okay.
Oh, I thought you were trolling.
Well, that's forced.
I was not. Yeah, rook.
check,
That's a very gsvc move.
Take all the
Yeah.
pieces.
I just had to get an extra.
Bishop. No, okay, that just
No. I heard bishop. I heard
you
bishop.
lose,
I heard bishop. That's a foul. Hi
And
there,
bishop
Nicholas Slice.
b3 too.
He says, I still
Right.
watch Crazyhouse, but I never understand. Well, it's good to see you, Nicholas. Okay, so let's just run that. I mean, let's run that through. We're going to bring that over to Lichess. So where were we earlier on Lichess? It was ZH960 Hand and Brain. So I'm going to add it to that study earlier. Just quickly add in the PGN.
It's actually quite fun to make gsvc play bad moves.
So F4 was okay. So let's see. Yeah. So
You know,
Wolf is in the study.
Usually the goal is to make me play bad moves when I am playing against you, not when we're in the.
So GSVC were in the
Play
Lichess
bad moves and you win.
in the Lichess study.
Yes, I'm in the study.
Cool.
Yeah.
So knight b6 was what GSVC wanted, and it was the top move, but went for pawn instead.
Okay, what about 1g5? I mean, in our move.
G5.
Yes.
G5.
Queen takes a7, plus 4.
Queen takes a7, bishop b2.
Queen
What
takes
was it?
a8.
Bishop a1.
Queen takes b7.
Queen
Oh,
takes b7.
what? Whoa,
Pawn at
whoa.
a2.
Oh, is that
Pawn
the
at
idea?
d2, sorry. No, that's knight mating one.
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh,
Pawn at
if pawn at b2, queen takes
oh, he
b2
takes
would.
and then knight to b7. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's the point.
You're
Yeah,
getting
okay.
smothered mated.
Yeah, that was. Oh my god. Okay, I missed that when I played that one.
Okay, that went too quickly for me. So
My bad.
this. Can we just look quick? Hang on. Yeah. Takes. So I got a knight. So what? Knight at b2 is. Oh, knight at b2 is mate. Okay, yeah, that's what I missed. Okay, I'm just being silly. But of course you take this pawn, yeah, guarding the mate, and then you have knight at
The problem
d6.
is, I was thinking we could go b2, but then of course you're threatening mate.
Ah, okay.
That
Yes.
was the point.
Yes. Okay. Okay, got it.
So the opening is quite normal, but then I mean, this
So
is
you
very
see
opening.
d6 best move?
So here g5 is best move.
d6, yeah, the best move. Knight c3 is good, but I did this first. It doesn't like
Here he
it doesn't
actually
like
went g5.
pushing my pawns.
Yeah, because here you have very weak king.
Yeah.
And there is nothing to defend. So okay, you defend with knight.
Rook
But
takes.
now bishop takes knight is it's scaring me.
I don't know. I still felt
So
okay.
here
I'm
you
not
wanted
sure.
actually to create a hole here for.
Yes.
I wouldn't have played bishop takes c3.
I mean,
would
it's
have
good.
just played knight b6.
Okay, knight b6 also good. But they're both strong moves.
Yeah, I mean, at this low depth, you're not gonna get much information via -1 or +1 difference, but you would
Yeah,
have
they are
just played
both
knight
around
b6.
minus 1.5. Knight at h3, I'm not sure it's actually that good. Here, knight, I was thinking maybe just knight b6.
If I wanted to play knight b6, I would have done that one move. I go without bishop takes c3.
So here,
Yeah.
Just doesn't make sense to
He
do
doesn't
bishop
want
takes
to play
c3 to
knight
play
b6.
knight b6.
so apparently I should have
Yeah,
gone
so
straight in
that's
with the
very
attack at f6.
Yeah, because here there's no defense.
Yeah. But castles look good as well. Rook takes
So rook
d6
takes
was good.
rook
So
there,
hang on, wait here.
knight
Before rook
takes.
takes rook.
Yeah, at f6 actually looks strong.
I was thinking
Yeah,
at
that's
f6,
good.
and I thought that's nothing. It just takes. At e7.
Yeah, but pawn at e7.
King e8.
Oh, but I
Queen.
completely missed the follow-up.
Queen. And then
Oh, and
it
then
just
king
says
b1.
just king b1. That's so chill. That's such a chill move.
Yeah, king b1 so strong.
It's so chill. It is so chill.
No,
It
no
just says
covering it.
you have a rook on my back right? Oh, so what? So if you do rook at d1, you even sack this bishop. You just say I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe bishop at c1.
It wants to even just move the existing knight. Okay, that's kind of.
So rook at f1 was actually best move, was it?
So rook d2 was good. We're going a bit too quickly. Rook at f1, bishop at f2. Ooh. So bishop at f2 was good, just to defend. Defend both the queen and the bishop.
Just queen g3.
Oh yeah.
And queen takes g4.
Oh, queen takes g4 works.
I think so, because then you get f2.
Oh, but with that quiet move, bishop at e. He blocks on d1, and now there is bishop at e.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a strong one.
I guess something like this. And then queen at
Queen, yeah. Queen, and you have to put another rook on. Bishop takes rook. Ugh. Okay.
I don't know, something like this.
Amazing. Okay, so instead I just go crazy, going for like a mating attack.
Knight takes.
Going for
c5 was way too optimistic.
Basically, I was going for this. Hang on, sorry. I was going for this, and of course, it doesn't work anyway.
Okay, but
I know, of course.
Just take.
Of course, just take. But come on, we're in fantasy land here. So, knight takes d6. King d8, at e7, king takes e7, win the rook, rook takes.
Yeah, there's not much.
I thought I had a bishop. I don't even have a bishop. No,
I think you have
I was thinking
this, but then
this,
or even that, yes.
this.
Oh, yeah, but this doesn't work because then you take a check. Yeah.
How annoying.
I would have just taken the rook on e7.
I mean, here just take and then.
Yeah. But here,
take it.
Later was easier.
This is killing. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just much easier. Even knight takes e5.
Okay, and one way he could have blundered it away, I was joking with bishop e3.
Yeah.
Because then now he actually has something.
Yeah, now rook takes d7.
And then
The rook gets unpinned.
Oh, how exciting! Yes. Let's
now
show
it
this
actually
knight.
works because.
Yeah,
Oh, I messed it up. Hang on, I messed it up. You have to go knight
f6
f6.
First because to pick the queen.
To pick up the queen with check.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has to go this. We pick up the queen with check. And then
Pawn at f6.
Pawn at f6.
And then something made.
King takes f6.
Queen h6.
Queen h6. Trying to. Yeah, exactly. So I'm drawing on top of the same line as you. And rook g6. You know, that's great. And bishop g5. Okay, so he's forced to come up the board, and now this should be very straightforward. At d4, king to e6, and yeah, at here. Yes. Okay, very nice. Yeah, queen at h6 is a nice. Is maybe only slightly tricky move there. The queen h6 block and this diagonal idea. That's quite
yeah, you don't
quite
have
nice.
any other entrance, so you need to do that.
Yeah.
So okay, after this is just.
Well, now it became quite straightforward. Basically.
A bit of trolling, but yeah.
A bit of trolling from Wolf.
Wait. I want to see if knight at d3 is one of the strongest moves.
No.
Okay, it just loses 10 points, but
No, yeah, but I mean, you just get to the same position down and
done. Nice. Okay.
But
yeah.
Okay. No,
yeah, I thought at least the follow-up would be rook takes d1. Just know that you block the rook.
Okay, but what about queen g4? Yeah. I should have done this.
But I don't know, you're just asking for trouble. Rook takes d6, king e8 is just safe. Why would you do that to your position if you have bishop h4, bishop takes
No, what about pawn takes rook? That'd be more fun.
No.
Or what about if you, yeah. So yeah, in this position, yeah, if black does a nothing move like this, then maybe I have something.
Yeah, we still have king e8, but
knight f6. Ouch. Yeah. So it's dangerous.
Queen at f6 now to get the queen moving out.
and the response is king e8.
Yeah, because d6 is
there's a funny move here also, queen at d8. No, it doesn't work.
Does it work?
Maybe not.
I mean, this is very covered, so.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Or maybe you just move away actually, because you don't want to.
Yeah.
Pawn at e7.
Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work. Okay. Okay, cool.
All right, so good games. Was fun.
Good games.
Good games.
So let's just see who else is streaming, and I might raid someone. And thanks gsvc and Wolf for joining in. That was good. Very impromptu.
Night, everyone.
Night. And just quickly raid someone.
Good night.
Who should I raid? Nope, there's no one. There's no one particularly interesting streaming. I mean, there's an imposter impersonating Program Fox, who's streaming an educational atomic stream. So, but I don't really want to give him I want to give Program Fox props for a really great atomic stream, which he put up on YouTube. And this guy called Phaero is an imposter who's just basically put up his stream on YouTube and is playing it on repeat on Twitch for the last 24 hours. But it's it's a great stream, but it's obviously it's not a real person. It's not Program Fox himself. But so yeah, I'll just wish you good night, and maybe it's time for all of us to turn in and do other things. But thanks everyone for watching.